We rolling? Going live in
3,
2,
1. Recording live from Undercity Comics, this is Keeping Up with the Nerds, issue 244.
264.
Oh, 264 dyslexia. I'm Sean.
Rene.
This is Bryan.
And welcome to the show. Hey.
Yay! Off sync clapping, everyone. Join.
I'm good.
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Issue 264 of Keeping Up with the Nerds. Check out our website, keepingupwiththenerds.com. Check out our socials, Instagram, Facebook, and X-Men.com. Check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Keeping Up with the Nerds. And check out our audio platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Podbean, now YouTube Music. Check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Keeping Up with the Nerds, as well as our channel sponsor, www.gg. Be better. More on them later. Did you manage to insert the commercial?
Yep.
There you go. What? Yeah, you did good.
It was at the hour
You did good job.
30 or
We're not
40. No, hour 20-ish, 15 mark.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got to remember.
Like right the second time after
was
you
there.
said it, and I was like,
As long as it's there.
boom, cut.
If you watched it, you would have seen it.
Did you watch it?
No.
So then don't give me that same.
Well, I'm not, I'm not asking questions.
I'm just asking to make
That's,
sure.
why,
it
that's why I
happened.
brought something in.
Okay.
Yeah.
W.GG, guys. Use code KEEPUPNERD for 10% off all orders. More on them later. How's everyone doing this week?
Doing all right.
Yeah? Good.
Yeah.
Feeling good.
Yeah? What's with the board?
Just going to go straight
What's
into
up with the board?
Yeah.
Oh, man. The board.
It's a score.
Oh, well, I just had an extra dry board that I was going to take home.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh, I'll just start bringing this on Friday, taking a picture, uploading whatever notes that we have on the chat, and then I'll make my daily notes at home. So I have my schedule posted or like what it is that I need to do because I'm a visual person, so
Yeah.
I need to constantly be reminded.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was like, oh, I was erect at 4:55.
Write that down, write that down. Okay. Semi-chub.
About 50% of the way there.
Brian
What
waved
were
his
my
hair.
thoughts?
Brian waved his hair, and I got fully erect. What does this mean? Should I look into this? Should I pursue? Should I pursue?
Question mark.
Yeah. The real questions in Sean's brain.
But why's the board here?
Oh, so that way I can, because I'm not sure if you guys are able to see like the specific time that I write on this. So it's like, I can be like those ring girls where I come in all sexy.
Sean's on the board.
Cool.
1
Could it also
hour.
serve as a scoreboard?
Yeah.
Scoreboard.
Yeah. But what do we score?
You know what? I always loved Rocky
Funniest
Horror Picture.
jokes.
I always liked Rocky Horror Picture Show because it was God versus humans, and then whenever they get struck by like lightning or anything like that, it's always like God 1, human 0. It's great. We need to go to Rocky Horror, man.
We do.
We gotta do it.
It's because you keep recommending.
Why?
Because it's you. I'm telling you, you can't recommend stuff like that to me.
To what?
To stuff like
do?
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I'm not the only one that are. Yeah,
You're not the only one that what?
I'm not the only one that says it's fun.
I know, but because you keep pushing it, I don't want to go. If Rene were to encourage it, then yeah, totally.
Encourage it, Rene.
No, see,
should
now
go.
it's forced by him,
It
so
seems
it
fun.
doesn't. Huh?
We should go.
Have you been?
No. but
Okay,
I
so
wanna
then
go.
there you
Do
go.
it.
It doesn't work.
He's been.
Sean?
Do it.
Sean's been.
Yeah?
Do it.
Do you endorse
Mandy's-
it without Nick backing you on that one?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's a fun.
Okay.
It's a
Denounce
fun
Nick right now. Say his opinions are dumb, and I'll go.
But I
His opinions
Now-
are dumb.
Heresy.
You want him to go? I'm helping you. Like,
Yeah, but you hurt my feelings.
oh, I hit
it's
your
dumb.
feelings. How many times have you done that in the process for Brian for the sake of a bit? Like,
Yeah, but it hurt my feelings. If it hurts Brian's feelings, no one cares. If it hurts
What do you
mine,
mean
brush it
no
off.
one cares, dude?
yeah,
It's okay.
Shrug
Shakes
it
it out,
off.
he comes back.
yeah. Just,
what younger sibling
Nick
energy?
plans.
that was,
What
that was,
younger sibling energy?
That was younger.
Oh, was it that we came out of? Was it Blue Beetle, where you felt like you related to the sister?
Did I? I don't know.
I think so.
I don't remember Blue Beetle all that much.
The character that no one liked.
The girl?
The sister.
Nobody liked.
There was a line that was
she
said
was
in that
cool.
movie.
She was
I like that. I liked Blue Beetle.
Yeah,
Blue Beetle's good.
Blue Beetle
definitely.
was good.
Yeah,
I've been watching.
It was great that the villain was from my parents' home country, but it's cool.
They're villains.
For sure.
No, I've been keeping up to date with Peacemaker. And I'm super. It's got it.
Keeping up with Peacemaker.
Dude, it's been really good. It's been really, really good.
I haven't watched the new episode yet.
Oh
Because we
man.
watched The Long Walk last night.
Yeah, we watched Long Walk last night. I
Long
watched
Walk.
Peacemaker earlier today.
You guys should have walked to the theater for the long walk.
No,
No.
Yeah,
it's
you
a
guys
big
should
hill.
have done.
It's a big hill.
No. Yeah, look at the hills that they had to walk through.
It was
Jeez,
only
yeah,
one.
seriously, when we have to put in perspective, like where we have to go to where they got.
It's too far.
I kind of wish that I could have watched the long walk in the
Treadmill?
Treadmill experience.
Yeah.
We were talking about doing that.
I kind of want
It's
to do that
still
for a
around.
second viewing.
Yeah,
It's still around. You can
It still do it? Okay, I
still
kind of
do
want to do it.
let's
Yeah.
do it.
It's 3 miles per hour. How hard could it be? You die.
No.
Well, apparently, if you can't complete it, you're honestly like kicked out of the theater.
Yeah, I know.
You can't finish the movie.
No, I know. Yeah.
That's what I
interesting.
like. Yeah.
Yeah,
do you
it's an
get with-
hour 48.
So what do you get if you make it through the end?
A
I
t-shirt.
felt more like it was an
Do you
hour
get a t-shirt?
30.
Is it really?
I think a photo.
Felt like
Probably
an
a
hour
little.
30, huh?
It's an hour
For the movie?
48.
Yeah,
It's an hour.
40.
Yeah, it's an hour.
The
and 45
the
at
movie,
most.
if it doesn't feel long, you can feel its length in some spots.
I could see if it was a 2-hour movie. At some points, there would have been a drag.
Yeah, they chopped a good amount off.
Yeah.
It was really good.
But the pacing is good too. That's the thing.
Do we talk about the long walk now?
Yeah,
Or
we
I might
do.
as well.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the long
jump
walk-
straight to it. Not even like talking about personal stories that happened this week. Huh?
No, nothing
you have
We'll get
personal.
around to that.
Okay.
Did you have any personal stories this week?
No. Maybe. I don't know.
It's a
Maybe I'll-
long walk.
It's yeah. So you guys want to go watch the long walk? I
Yes.
couldn't do it. I
Yeah.
couldn't go
Yeah.
yesterday. But yeah, so you guys watched it as what is it? Hour 48?
Yeah,
Mhm.
most
Yeah.
of that. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like what 10 minutes of credits at the end, which still counts. So
Okay.
it was
And
like
there
about
is
an
no
hour.
end credit scene either.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just-
No, but it was it's Stephen King's first novel, and we were talking about it at the very end. It doesn't have any Stephen Kingisms, because usually in like a Stephen King like novel or a Stephen King
No
story,
supernatural elements.
it usually ends with like something that's like affecting people, and then all of a sudden it has like a supernatural reason on why it's there.
Aren't also Stephen Kingisms like involving children and abuse and stuff like that?
I mean,
It.
yeah, I mean,
that's just one, because also there is a relation to that in Dreamcatcher.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
abuse
Or
with
what
the
was
kids
that other
too.
one? Dr. Sleep or whatever?
Yeah.
Dr. Sleep
Yeah,
also
Dr.
has
Sleep.
it. Dreamcatcher. You also have it in It. You also have it in
Cujo.
Yeah,
Cujo.
as well. Christine.
What is that
Christine.
other? Oh my God!
It's more like that's more of like abuse at school.
Yeah.
Elevator that opens up to a door of blood. The two twins.
Shining.
The Shining. I was like, I
Shining,
couldn't figure
yeah.
it out. Yeah.
The Shinin.
The shit.
Yeah.
Wanna
We don't want to get sued.
Want to get sued?
But the Long Walk, Stephen King's first novel. You guys are saying that it doesn't fall victim to a lot of Stephen Kingisms.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't. It doesn't do it like what Nick was saying. Any
Mhm.
supernatural elements, or even like what he's been doing for like Dark Tower and like it with like interdimensional stuff. No, it doesn't
Yeah.
even do that.
Yeah.
It's more a line of a world that kind of, if something else went in a different direction in history, I guess in the time era,
This
that
is what would have.
this is what would have happened. And in like this whole thing of like the long walk that they do every year, it's very much like Hunger Games. That's in a lottery, and then they pick a kid out from each state, and they go in and they have.
You
to
have no
represent-
choice. You have to participate.
You have
No,
to. Well,
it's a volunteer.
It's a
Yeah.
it's
It's a
yeah,
volunteer.
it's a volunteer
You can
thing,
volunteer.
and the prize the reason why participants are so interested in it is because the prize at the end is that you do get like riches, you also get some money, and then you're also granted one wish.
It's very funny because when I was
Twisted
watching it, I
Metal.
was-
And there
Yeah.
are rules to apparently what you can wish for,
Mm-hmm.
because at one point in the movie they mention you can't wish for anything that alters the state of
Government.
our government
Yeah.
or surroundings, and something that won't impact anything globally.
Yes.
so you can like one of the guys was like, oh yeah, like one of the guys asked for an elephant. They gave him an elephant right then and there,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and then he rode it home. Like he rode the elephant home. So you can ask for anything.
It's also against the rules to make friends on the long walk too.
It's not against the rules. It's
Oh, it's just-
it's suggested you don't
Yeah.
for a good reason. just because of the nature of the long walk. Like the rules are basically you can't go under 3 miles, 3 miles an hour. If you do go under 3 miles an hour, you get 3 warnings. And then they refresh every
Hour.
No, it's every 6 hours. It's every 3 hours.
Every 3 hours, yeah.
Every 3 hours, those warnings reset.
Yeah.
But after your 3rd warning, you're eliminated.
You get shot.
But you get shot in the head, And there's quite a, and one of the things is that because there can only be one winner and there's 50 competitors, they suggest you don't make friends on the long walk because so everybody's gonna die.
Yeah.
Like
There's only going to be one winner.
There's only gonna be one winner. All these people are going to die. And the interesting thing in the very beginning is that they really do bring on this like idea of camaraderie between all of them because they're all going into this like this very crazy situation. And they even say too, because a lot of them just connect, like, you know, when you just meet somebody and you're like, dang, like me and you we vibe. Like we just like there's a connection here. In any other situation we would be like best friends. But in this one they even say like it doesn't matter if we're friends for 10 years, 10 weeks or 3 days. Friendships will last a lifetime and everything else. And that's very much like the crux of the story.
Yeah.
Where like these friendships is what's helping people make it through the long walk. It was really good.
Because you get to see like all these characters just kind of like make sure like they are doing what they're doing. They're all walking. They all agree we got to help each other out and try to get as far as we can.
Until what? See, that's kind of where. Okay, well,
No,
I would
there's
need
no-
to see the movie
That's the
to
thing.
understand.
So the rules. So the thing is that there's no end to the
There's no
long
finish line.
walk.
That's why it's the long walk.
Yeah, it's the long walk. You're basically walking until you can't walk anymore.
Yeah.
And then whoever's left standing is left standing. That's
Yeah.
And it's a very interesting concept. It was
Yeah,
you feel the adrenaline, you feel the tension every time when something doesn't go out a character's way and they have to stop. Like something falls or they see something and they want to intervene into something. But you feel that like pressure when the moment they stop walking and you're like, you got to hurry up. And they're like, okay, first warning, second warning, third warning, and it's getting there. And you're like, is it going to happen to them? Is it going to happen to them? And then
Also, you can't leave the road.
yes, you have to stay on the road.
Leaving the road is an immediate elimination. No warnings.
But what is the? Why would you ever leave the road?
You get there.
You
You
see
get there.
why. Yeah.
It's the idea of it is that at a certain point, once you've been walking for so long, they start going crazy. Like
And it's
they-
televised too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's actively like you see tanks that have like cameras on them, and they're like actively watching it. And it's
'cause
being
America's
broadcast.
watching.
It's
yeah.
being broadcast all across the country, and everybody's cheering and rooting for these people. And they have fans, and they have everything else, there's no audience that can be on the long walk except for people that live in that area. So you're just seeing like these just blank faces of just people watching them make their way, and it's and there's a lot of like things that are wrong on this walk. Like you can see how desolate everything is. Like you see like dead cows, you see cars that are just destroyed on the side of the road on fire.
It's a post-apocalyptic world, basically. in a way.
It's dystopian.
It's definitely dystopian.
It is a dystopian
but it does not
world,
give a
yeah.
year. There is no like. There's no
There's
time.
not a
There's
lot
no
of context.
significant year. Yeah, the only thing where they keep track of is how long they're walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how long they've walked.
And I mean, all the cars do look like they're sometime in like the 50s to the 70s, sometime around then. But like that's about it.
Yeah.
It's a Fallout era.
Because they said
It- honestly,
Kind of,
yeah.
yeah.
They
that,
said-
that nuclear family era, after
They
like
said-
post World War II.
they said they did the long walk because of the war, of the results of the war.
So it's
Yeah.
always interesting to kind of, again, I have to watch.
Yeah.
I have to watch it to kind of understand what's going on. I might even read the book too.
I
'cause-
I got it on Audible
You got it on Audible.
today.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
I
Yeah, you
did. Yeah,
who narrates it?
I haven't heard it yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing I do like about it,
I
though,
have so many tokens. It's just like
the one thing in which I was like, oh yeah, like that's really interesting is that I like the fact that they didn't really specify, so it almost makes it time, like without specifying a time period, it really does make this movie kind of timeless.
yeah.
It does. I was going to get to this point of like, it's so interesting how there's a lot of dystopians, especially dystopian stories in America where it's something that happens in World War II that creates a new timeline.
Yes.
Like Fallout is a good example of that, of how like they managed to use nukes or nuclear fusion to develop an endless source of energy.
Well, the other thing too is that because I was talking about it after we got out of the movie, and it's interesting because based off of what they were talking about, you can if you're an avid reader, like if you know most Stephen King readers are avid readers, especially in these dystopian kind of times. They mentioned certain things that at that time in 1978 when the book came out that would have reminded people of other books where you kind of could have referenced, oh, I guess it's this kind of dystopian world, because they're saying like certain music is banned, books are banned, certain books are banned. You can't have any of this stuff.
The ways of the old world
the
are
Red
ways
Scare
of
outlawed.
was post World War II.
The Red Scare is
Yeah.
Cold War. It's Cold War.
Cold War,
it's
so it'd
after.
be post.
It's after World War II. That's closer to like the
80s, 70s.
No,
It's
wasn't
late
it against Cuba?
Well, yeah, it was like in the 70s.
70s.
like-
Yeah,
You're right.
it's
that
like,
was
like
it's
the
like
peace
it's like
movement,
70s to the 80s.
Yeah.
But and it could have been post Cold War. It could have been like
yeah.
during
When
the
was Vietnam?
Vietnam. That's I believe
70s and 60s.
60s going into the 70s.
Yeah.
Because you have Richard Nixon, and you also have JFK. Because that's right in the middle of the Vietnam. But
Play more Black Ops.
the idea is that, but at the time, the books that came out around it would have been Fahrenheit 451, Brave New World. You would have also had
Catch-22.
Catch-22. So you had all these like dystopian stories that would have also been being kind of released around the same time. So if you were an avid reader, you could have automatically inferred from those other books, oh, this is the kind of dystopian world that they're in.
Yeah.
So it's world building without having to world build.
Yeah.
You're just taking that world building.
You're taking those foundations from other books.
and then you're just using it in your world, and you can immediately go, I know exactly what kind of world they're in, and I don't really need a whole lot more.
Cool. All right.
Have you seen Stand By Me?
No.
Oh, man.
But
It's like a more adult, darker kind of take of it.
I will
With that
say,
sense of brotherhood,
yeah,
coming of age.
I will say, if these actors aren't nominated for something, that would be a real shame.
Or
Well,
recognized.
Or recognized
Yeah.
in some way with like some kind of a Golden Globe or some
Emmy.
kind of.
I
Some
think
kind
it
of
main
doesn't-
character, yeah.
Emmys is TV.
November. When's the cutoff for Oscar nominations?
That's like towards the end of the year. Yeah.
No,
November.
I think it's in
not.
November.
It's like November, October.
November, yeah. So I think technically, because there is a
Should we make
window.
The cut.
Yeah, because I think Maverick went through that. Top Gun Maverick.
I think it came out just before.
Yeah.
It's like right there, yeah.
Because I think that one came out in like the late September.
Oh, what?
The bottom one.
Oh, bot. I was just say it. It's fine.
No.
W.GG. Can you tell us what code?
Code Keep
Up
Up Nerd.
No, but anyway,
My brain went to two separate.
Thank you.
and that's the thing though, is that like without the acting of all of these actors being so good and so visceral throughout the entire movie.
Karate Kid was awesome.
Yeah,
I forget the actor's name.
The actor that plays the new Karate Kid from the latest movie. He's in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he
The kid or
the kid.
really?
Yeah, he's in it, and like he's such a cool character. Like
love-
I
yeah.
really enjoy him. He's so good.
So is the actor that played the kid in Jojo Rabbit.
Oh,
Walk as
good
well,
for
too.
him.
Which one was he?
I mean, that sucks, but good for him.
It's one of the early ones.
Yeah.
It was Curly.
Yeah.
The only actor I knew from the bill of like how or who was casted was the actor from Romulus.
Yes,
Yeah,
he's in there.
he's-
Mark
Yeah.
Hamill.
And then also
Mark
the
Hamill,
actor
too.
from Saturday Night that played
The producer.
the producer. Yeah.
He's the main actor. He's
Who's
the
the
main
actress
character.
that's the mom again?
Oh, that's Judy Gardner? Or is it
Judy
Judy?
Gardner?
Is it Gardiff or is it
I think so. It's Judy Gardner. I
Gardner?
think it is.
Yeah.
Mm.
She,
But yeah.
she plays the main character's mom, and she does a great job.
Oh my
Jeez.
God! There's a
When she
scene.
starts crying, man.
Oh my God!
Oh, Jesus.
It hurt. It really did.
Yeah.
So to talk about this movie's
hurt.
emotions without spoiling the ending, I feel like because pre-recording, you
Yes.
guys were talking about it and like we're trying to convince me to go watch it soon and definitely watch it in theaters. But it to me it sounds interesting because you guys are confirming that what a lot of people are saying is that it's an emotionally heavy movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
That it breaks hearts and it's intense, not just in the sense of like what is going on in theaters, but like the emotions that these characters feel as you guys are transitioning. It's transitioning over into the audiences as well. Are there any other examples where you guys can kind of like talk about where? Because I think there was a preview that was shown. I don't know if it was on Jimmy Fallon or something like that.
There's a scene, and like just to kind of like build up the stress. There's a scene where one of the characters he's having a hard time. What was it like? He's cramping up and
Yeah.
he's having a hard time going up, which are like doing the walk, and then they hit a hill, and he just starts cursing like because he knows he's about to die.
He had taken 3 breaks, like seconds before he saw the sign of the incline. And there was a guy because on your third one they're already monitoring you.
Yeah, there's like a gun is at it. So like you see the guy in the tank, and literally as he's doing the walk, he's just doing this.
Yeah.
Like the guy is just following him in the car right next to him with the gun to his head, and basically, as soon as he slows down even once, I'm pulling the trigger.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then that's when he sees the sign and he starts getting really pissed.
Yeah, and but it's so stress inducing because like
The build up.
the build up for it, and then at a certain point you're just hearing bop, 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 bop.
They're
It's the
going
first scene at night,
uphill
too.
and you still have to maintain the speed of 3 miles per hour.
So
while
you're
going
adding more
uphill.
pressure.
Yeah.
on
So
that.
now at the incline, so now basically they're running. They're going to have to run up this hill, and they've already been walking since early that morning. So if you could, I don't know if anybody's ever been like that exhausted.
Yeah, and you can't run too hard too because you're gonna be tired.
Yeah.
Because you're going to
After.
tucker yourself out after.
So are they
They're-
allowed to
they're-
eat or drink or anything?
They're
like that?
allowed to eat.
They have supplements. They're giving like supplements in what look like acrylic paint
and
tubes.
and so then they provide you refillable canteens. So you
Yeah.
just tell them
Canteen.
your number like 43 canteen refill, and they just replace it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So they
But
give
there
you
are
water.
no breaks.
Yeah.
There's no breaks.
Non-stop.
No bathroom, no sleeping breaks,
Yeah,
no
no
nothing.
bathroom.
So how do you? So you just go on the road?
Basically.
Yeah. They show
One
that.
and two.
They show it because actually me and him turned to each other
Yeah.
and I was like, how do you take a dump?
Yeah.
And then like 5 minutes later it shows somebody taking a dump and I was like,
Yeah.
oh man.
And it's-
Literally-
it's not.
There's even one where like you see the guy, like you see one of them
There's
and
two
like
choices. You can either stop, pull down your pants, or you
do it
just
on the road,
crap
or
in
you
your
just crap-
pants.
Yeah, because even one of the guys goes, just let it run down your leg, man.
Yeah.
Just let it run
Yeah,
down
but
your
that's how
leg.
you chafe. So then you end up knocking yourself
Yeah.
out.
So, but those are the because like even there's even times where like some of their shoes would break
Oh man.
and like people are walking barefoot
yeah.
down an asphalt road.
Somebody had a broken ankle and here's their leg
black.
and their foot is like this. So this is the nub of their bone and they're just walking.
And
up.
he's,
That's
just, and,
cool.
and he's just going and,
and
then
the
like,
sock is red.
And he's maintaining the 3-mile speed for
Yep.
miles.
We
That's
have
gnarly.
no idea how long he's been walking on that
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
that foot.
and like he's just finally starts slowing down and like it's bad. It's a wild thing, man.
Ew,
Every
I'm not even
execution
watching the.
is
I haven't even watched the
emotional.
movie, and I'm already getting like a little bit of like angst. Like,
Yeah,
Dude,
no,
yeah,
dude.
it's
What
Puts you in there.
It brings
But
the
then-
anxiety up.
But then what not angrily, but what like the movie does is that it puts you in those like adrenaline moments, and then a sad moment comes.
Yeah.
And you're like, ah, God, you're like,
It's just beating you and beating you.
who directed
down
this movie?
more.
Can you look that up, please?
oh yeah,
But yeah,
The
this
audio too for the gunshot.
oh yeah. Well, because we were in IMAX too.
yeah.
It sounds so close.
We
to
weren't
the
we weren't
ear.
in
It sounded-
IMAX. We were in Dolby Digital.
Yeah, we were
Dolby.
Dolby Digital.
But the audio in Dolby Digital is amazing.
Yeah.
Because when the they did the sound so perfectly, especially in Dolby Digital, that when you would get the crack of the bullet, as soon as like you would hear that crack, it would like echo through the room. Like it would go, like it would spread through the room. You're just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And not only that, but also one of the guys is like,
Francis Lawrence directed The
what
Long
else
Walk.
did he do? The one thing too is that they're talking about is one of the guys is like, I hope, what was it? I wonder if that's going to get any easier as they're like kind of killing people. And then he goes, it's actually, and then one of the guys even replies, it would scare me if it did. If like us hearing that gunshot is
Yeah,
going
just
to,
getting
if
used
it
to
becomes used to it.
Yeah.
And everything else. And there's a lot of like sacrifice. There's a lot of like people like doing things for their buddies.
Yeah.
And
Oh, and then Mark Hamill is great too.
he's such a good jerk.
Unrecognizable in a way.
Yeah. You know what's funny?
His voice.
Angry Joker.
Every time I saw him, and he didn't talk, but I saw him, I immediately thought Charlie Cox.
From,
Just kind of, he just looks like that.
Daredevil
Yeah,
with the beard.
yeah. No, not Charlie Cox. Brian Cox. Sorry, Brian Cox.
Which one was Brian Cox?
Huh?
Which one was Brian Cox? In?
He was in Red. He's in so many movies. Can you just look up Brian Cox and just show the
Yeah.
picture? Yeah. But yeah, because every time I saw him, I just thought of that actor and stuff, and I was like, okay, all right. I was like, he's unrecognizable to me.
Yeah, he is. Because I was trying to, because I saw that Mark Hamill was billed on the poster, right? And I'm trying to see like in the trailer, I'm like, where is he in the poster? and then it just clicked. I'm like, oh, he's probably the guy that they're shooting from like a top-down angle.
Yeah.
And he, I guess, like fires a gun
Yeah.
up in the air or
Yeah.
something like that, and
Is
it's
there
like,
even-
oh, that's him.
Yeah, because they're even talking about it too, and they're like, "How is it that he always looks so fresh? Like he always looks like well rested and fresh." And he's like, "Yeah,
Takes
because
showers.
he goes to sleep at night. Like he sleeps, and then like he catches up with us.
Yeah.
He'll sleep, he'll shower, he'll have a good meal, and then later on he'll catch up with us at like a certain mile marker.
Yeah.
Like he has like enough time to just chill.
So Francis Pugh, I believe, or Francis Lawrence.
Yeah.
He's mainly known for doing all 3 Hunger Game movies. He directed those.
No wonder.
And Constantine.
Which
The
one?
movie?
Yeah.
The one with
2005 with
Oh.
Keanu.
Oh,
And that's supposed to be. They're supposed to be working on another one.
Keanu too.
Yeah.
Shikasi too. Yeah.
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 The Hunger Games one. I
That
think
makes a lot of sense.
He just went
Yeah.
unhinged. They're like, oh, this is gonna be a rated R movie. Let's do it. Let's go.
You know
How
what?
much more?
I-
He
A
did
rated
something
R
like
book
this.
Yeah.
I got it.
No, you know what? And that's really smart because the first 3 are really really good.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
what I liked
I
from
like
the
the
First,
first
the
I've-
first
I've
one.
only
No, I
seen
like
the
the
first
what
one.
I liked from the
I like the
major
first one.
in the long walk is that he said something really interesting. When the first person is to get knocked off, he goes rectify, boys. You know, he goes, this is the first kill, the most memorable kill in the long walk. It's almost as memorable as the last kill, and those are the only kills that matter, guys. If you die between them, I'm sorry. But the last kill and the first kill and the last kill are the only ones that people remember.
Yeah,
The
because
long
you
walk.
set the mark and you
Yeah.
end it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the interesting thing: the last kill, the major does himself.
Yes.
Mark Hamill does it himself.
Yeah.
He does not let any
He
other
waits for
soldier
you
kill
at
him.
the end.
He waits for you at the end. And also the hard part about it too is once you make it to the last 2, they allow people to join the walk. So then like people will like try and stop you. People will like try and walk with you and everything like that, and you have to kind of ignore them and just keep on walking.
Yeah.
So they allow people to interfere.
Yeah,
Like just
they
civilians.
can say
They can
anything
say stuff.
to you.
They can do whatever you want. And mind you, at that point, once you're at the end of the long walk, you could have been walking for anywhere between 200 to 500 miles, and you're exhausted and your feet are bleeding and everything like that. And it's just you just want to go home. A lot of them are just I just want to go home like that, and that was like a lot of breakdowns too. Of
Yeah.
like people just going, I miss my home. I miss home. Like I'm homesick.
I'm tired of doing this.
I'm
Yeah.
tired
I'm
of doing
going
this.
home now.
Yeah, or like, and that was some people's answers when they were like getting killed. He's just like, I'm just gonna go home. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go home right now.
It's crazy.
It was rough. It was a rough one.
The whole point of them doing the long walk, they get one person from each state.
Yeah.
All 50, so there's 50 walkers, and they're all from a state. People won't interfere in the walk because it's the point of it is to motivate everyone in the country to do something, to be motivated and to work, because that's when productivity spikes, is whenever right after we have the long walk, and they have it every year. So these people who are doing it are like stars.
Not only that, but also-
they're
yeah.
famous. They're representing
Their
like
state.
they're like the Miss Americas.
Yeah, but not only that, but
for
also
states.
they're getting fortune and they're getting riches where basically you're now infusing riches into that state. So
Yeah,
that means that a lot of
state's
people,
benefiting from you winning.
because then now you're infusing money into that state.
But
so now
that-
they're getting, now that state has more jobs. It
That
has more-
idea of having like, because person A is representing the state of California, for example, like if he can go on the long walk and he might not have made it, right? But he survived and
He
he
made
was
it to
like
mile
he wa-
100
He
or
was like
whatever.
top 10. Like if he can do this, then I can go to work every single day, and and it doesn't cost me my life.
Dude,
that concept is so interesting because you know what I thought of when you said that? The Purge.
kind of.
Because the Purge in a way has that same, like I'm talking
That
about the
glorification of it.
Yeah.
and I'm talking about the first 2 because once we get into the first Purge, I'm just kind of like, now you lost me. now we're starting to get into
now-
business
now
politics,
they're-
which is
now-
dumb.
yeah.
Yeah.
But-
I didn't watch that one or the Forever Purge.
The first Purge was weak in the sense that you
Yeah.
wanted to add a different layer to the concept of having a
purge.
purge,
Something
like lowers crime.
He was
The-
so dumb.
And then
Well,
we added, and I get it. It does have to do with race, and it does have to do with the demographics.
Social
and stuff.
commentary.
So
yeah.
thank you. Yeah, social politics and stuff like that. I get that, but when you explain it in a way that's too simple, now you're making me sound stupid, and it's like,
Yeah.
no, but
Bite-size.
but it does bring that aspect of it of like you have this belief of like let's conceptualize something to help lower or increase this idea. It's interesting, and it's a dystopian idea.
The-
That's what made
Because
me
even Brave
really
New
wanna
World does
read
that.
it.
The book.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like like all these books are coming out around the same time.
Yeah.
So it really does amplify the long walk.
Yeah.
And it's interesting too because like there is a scene where one of the guys that's walking, he's been walking for quite a while at that point, and he knows he's fading, and like they're holding him up, and they're just like, you can keep walking. He's like, he's come to terms with it, and they're just like, just want to let you know you did a hell of a job. Like you made it a long way. And he's like, I did, didn't I? And like they're praising him.
Wait.
There was a lot on the whiteboard.
There's a lot there was a lot that was going on.
I was reading him like humans, like the Gorillaz album, and
30 minutes.
God.
30
and
minutes.
30 minutes somehow God has one?
Yeah.
What?
No, I thought, but it's
One eternity.
Oh.
yeah, but it was really interesting because at that point, like
You're dumb.
they're saying it almost feels like they're saying goodbye to like an old friend
Yeah.
at that point, and it's such a great scene. It's such a beautiful scene.
So what happens to the bodies when they get shot?
They just leave them on the
They
road.
just leave them
Oh,
on the
that's
road.
it.
Yeah, they
Leave
don't
'em on the
pick them up.
They don't
or
pick them up
anything,
because they don't matter.
Yeah.
So then I'm assuming that someone on the road probably goes and
Pickpockets them or does something else, or no, because you know why? Because there's cows that are just decaying on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That,
They have like
Yeah,
animals
they're
that
just
are
like kind of pushed off to the side. I guess whoever hit it, or
Yeah.
everything like that,
they'll
just
move
pushed
it.
up.
I think people will move the bodies.
so you're kind of world building by showing and not explaining.
Yes, where they just keep walking. 'Cause even,
it's the no reason argument.
Yeah.
like,
But
why,
no, but
why
not-
would I pick it up?
No, but the no reason argument is kind of a double-edged sword because
Yeah.
providing no reason means that you're not properly world building. But in
Depends
this
on
case,
how
you're
they're doing it.
Yes, and
Either
it
you're
feel-
doing it right or you're doing it wrong.
Yeah,
And in this case, it
was
feels
done
like they're
right.
just showing you, but like having you build your own assumption. But there's evidence as to why you can assume that.
Yeah, because like, but you see them like as they're walking, like you just see like one of the trucks, it just goes around them and it just keeps driving.
You see some emaciated people too, like an emaciated family just kind of like sitting there under a little awning on the side of the road. So you know there's famine.
Yeah, like people are hungry, and
Do they ever go into like a big city or anything, or is there all
No,
rural?
it's
areas?
Small
it's-
towns,
No,
very
yeah.
very
hometown.
very rural,
One or
very
two,
rural.
yeah.
Because they even complain about it too, of like, oh man, I just want to. All I want to do is just see a city. Like I just want to see like people. I want to see towns and everything else instead of all this grass and hills. I'm so sick of this.
They sleepwalk as
Yeah,
well.
they're
They're
also- they're
sleeping,
sleeping.
and walking at the same time.
Yeah, so what they'll do is that they'll walk in pairs. One will lean on another person while the other person holds him, and they're just kind of like either trying to sleep or dozing off or kind of mentally resting.
Yeah.
At that point, and then
Because your body's not going to be able to rest, but you can mentally attempt to rest. But others that didn't have that benefit, that had like kind of made enemies early on, are just staying up, and you can see by day 3, they're getting pretty crazy. Like they're losing it.
Yeah.
they're not talking like themselves by the time they're getting closer to the end of the walk.
Mm-hmm.
Like certain characters that you've been following, like they're losing it. Yeah, they're losing it.
Or what was it? Like you'll see people, and all they're doing is just staring at their feet, like curled over, just walking, just staring at their feet, and like they're like, he's gone, he's dead, he's done. And then it's like, what do you mean? It's like he's done. He's just staring at his feet. There's nothing else. And like you, like the
just
camera,
can tell that they were like
they were crying. Like
Yeah.
he knows,
See
like
the
they know
tears.
that
Like
like I'm done,
cheekbones.
and everything else. It's a hard movie to watch, man. It was very visceral, and it was very hard.
But it
And I
still
wanna
inspires
watch it
hope.
again.
yeah.
It's
And I
still
wanna watch it again.
It has you hoping throughout the movie though.
Well, not only that, but also like that is the message too, because like it's all about, do we in every it doesn't matter what happens in between. Life is all about the moments,
yeah.
and that's
moment
and
to the next.
yeah, it's what's going to get us through the long walk. It's the next moment. Well, this is a moment right now that we're having. We just need to get to the next one, and then we're going to get to the next one, and then we're going to get to the next moment, and that's how we're going to survive the long walk.
The ending you guys don't want to spoil.
No.
The ending
No.
is what you guys are encouraging people to go
No,
watch.
I feel like it. I
Please,
would do.
please
I feel like
watch
if we were to spoil it for you, we would do a disservice to you and the movie.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the movie, the movie shows the ending in a very interesting way. That's the thing. The ending that we get is very
Yes.
interesting. That I like. I like it.
Yeah, and I mean, and honestly, you're right. It really did make me want to kind of like see the movie. I mean, to read the book and kind of go like, what are the differences? Like, and I did understand when it was like, oh yeah, they changed it from 4 miles an hour to 3,
Yeah.
and I was
It's the only difference.
I think I laughed at the line where What was it that we said on the chat? Where he ripped a fat line of coke and then he
Oh,
was just
yeah.
like, "Yeah, dude, the world goes this fast, man.
4 miles.
Yeah, let's do it."
You can walk in, I can walk in.
That's a
I
slow
just-
pace.
Dude, I just thought it was so funny where it was like I was like at 4 miles an hour, a constant 4 miles an hour. Dude, that's a light brisk. Like that's them power walking.
It's that SNL skit where he's
500 miles.
No, he's walking like Hal from Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh yeah, with the
You know-
absurdly long hill.
I'm not gonna lie, I really did want from the song from How I Met Your Mother. I can walk 500 miles and you can walk 500
No,
more.
I'm
If I was doing a
not
long
in
walk,
there.
I would bring a speaker for that. Yes.
Yeah,
Someone
If
brought
I
a
get
radio.
shot, that's fine. that
yeah,
was worth
someone
it.
someone
That was-
did bring a
but
radio and it
the-
wasn't working for a while.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
the one time it does work is at a very beautiful, crucial point.
Yeah.
in the group.
in the group, yeah, with everybody.
and that's
you
and
know,
it's so
kinda like the-
beautiful. It's such
like
a
the
beautiful
first time
moment
where they all collectively agree and put aside things like differences.
Yeah.
because
And they're like, yeah,
also it's what you do know is that in this world it is treasonous to talk bad about the long walk, to talk bad about the major,
Yeah.
and everything else. So
Okay.
it's
No freedom of speech.
Yeah, no freedom.
freedom of
Well, there's
speech,
freedom
no.
of speech, but it's selected freedom of speech.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of it does reflect what's kind of going on in our real world. It does. It really does.
No, you look. It's as simple as this: is that sometimes you read things as a high schooler, and you look into the world you're living in now, and you're like, "Damn,
Yeah.
this is kind of real."
Yeah. Wow.
art is imitating life right now. This is a little scary.
It's bad. It's bad when a Stephen King's nightmare is looking a lot like reality. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, really?
I want to do.
This was a nightmare.
I just came up with a bit right now, just in my head of like, all right, I'm gonna go downstairs and read the news, honey. Just go ahead. And it's just like it's just a shot of just like the bedroom, and just like opening the newspaper. All right, let's see. Like comes back upstairs. So I read the news.
Sorry. No, just like I just read the latest Stephen King novel.
Honey, yeah.
fiction, you
Do we
decide.
still have 1984? Yeah.
It's happy. Can I read that?
It's happening. Start burning them.
That's a happy ending. I want that.
No. Wait,
Compared to what's going on, it's happier than that.
Yes, because we're in that timeline.
I really. Do you guys have Fahrenheit 451?
Oh my
That's a
god!
literature
My
book.
favorite novel that I ever read in high school was Brave New World, and I get a lot of looks from people.
Really?
going, yeah, I
You
love it.
would. It's all the.
It's just messed up.
I
all
like.
sex.
I think one of the
It's all the sex. That's why.
like from high school or from school.
No, because I took a class in high school called Great Books, and they had us read like The Invisible Man. They had us read Catcher in the Rye. I hate Catcher in the Rye.
Catcher in the Rye is a rough read.
Catcher in the Rye is
it's a
so
rough read.
dumb.
It's dry.
It's
So
so.
it's a
very
very
It just
dry
makes me
book.
mad that I have to read about a
I
dude
never
that's being
retained anything.
No,
from when I read
you know
Catcher
what?
in the Rye.
I retain Catcher in the Rye, but
Yeah.
it just makes me mad thinking about it because you're following a character who we don't even know if he's like all there. I'm assuming he's not. No, he's not, and he's just observing the world and just complaining about everything.
I know I've said this before, but Into the Wild was like the bate of my existence.
Into the Wild.
the
yeah,
book.
I hate that book
Oh.
because it's
Did you hate the movie?
Yes, I hated everything. I hate everything about that. For one, there's no reason why I need a half a chapter talking about a waterfall. When there's 7 pages of just like describing a waterfall, I'm like, dude, get to the point.
Was it that long?
Get to the point.
The berries.
Get hungry.
Just eat the berries and die already.
If you
Get
guys
over
didn't
it.
know, we don't just read comic books here. We read
my
books.
God.
Yeah.
I remember reading-
Pick up a damn book.
We're
Dude,
nerds.
Yeah.
Books
Dude,
as well.
honestly, I you know what book I really did like? I did like Fahrenheit 451. I love that book. That book
not
is
bad.
really, really good.
No.
I like Fahrenheit 451.
I haven't read it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh,
I remember
man.
reading it in junior high.
You know
Yeah.
what book is not a joke? Anthem. Did anyone read Anthem?
I didn't read
No.
Anthem.
No.
Anthem was written by Ayn Rand, and I remember I had a friend that was like obsessed with them because he firmly believed in a lot of Ayn Rand's political ideas. And I read it, and I'm just like, oof, no, no. We've left the realm of sanity into just complete disbelief. And I think Anthem is what they used to base BioShock's world in.
Yeah, they did. The what was it? I think the most awkward. I think the most awkward I've ever been in a classroom is reading Brave New World because we had to do popcorn reading for Brave New World.
Man,
it is one of the most awkward things of like you having a female teacher and you're in a classroom full of all dudes, and then all of a sudden it's just like, and then I caressed her stomach. And then I went to her bosom. And then you're going like, and then you're just like looking up to the teacher and she goes, continue. And you're just like, oh.
Straight face.
Yeah, like straight face. You're just going
Have you
like,
read Brave New World?
Like,
No.
do
you want to read it?
No.
It's good.
Okay.
It's a good book.
It's a good book. What's it about?
It's basically
Synopsis.
so the short and like the short summary of
If
it.
I'm reading the back of the
book.
flap.
Basically, it's this perfect society
bored.
based.
It's a,
You know what?
Perfect society, boring.
no, it's a perfect,
Doesn't exist.
It's a perfect society, and then there's an island of people, and then essentially like they're given like drugs that make them have sex.
But the idea is production line.
Yes, and
Spider Island.
well, okay, so the,
It's
so the
building
babies,
the perfect society by like mapping. It's mapping everything. Like
and like basically they go like, oh, okay, cool. So Bryan is tall and he has like these genes and like he has brown eyes. We want more people with brown eyes. So that means that you're gonna sleep with these 7 women, and then we're just gonna give them all drugs, and then we're gonna leave them alone, and then they're just gonna have sex wherever they go.
Yeah.
Hold on, am I wrong?
Wherever they
No,
drop.
that's perfect. That's yes,
Whenever they
yes,
drop.
that's exactly it. That's 100. And you know what?
Brave New
It goes.
World.
That's the book.
That's
Yes,
the book.
Read?
That's yes.
And I read this in high school.
Your favorite book?
Yeah,
That's his favorite book.
it makes sense.
There's a literal scene where like the
Brian's
director is,
favorite book, guys.
where the main character is walking through.
He doesn't
like,
read any other smart books. Like,
there's a scene I remember reading, and it was like him walking through and like you kind of being introduced to the world of Brave New World, and then like as he's walking through, he just sees people having sex in a bush.
Yes,
and like
it's right at the beginning.
Right in the beginning.
Right
of the book.
in the beginning. I heard that memorable scene.
Yeah, because it was very descriptive. It was
and
very
then
descriptive.
How old are you when you read this?
16.
16.
16.
I was a freshman in high school when I read this.
I read it for grade. I don't know why I fell in love with
Did
that.
it unlock
you know,
having sex
I
in
lied.
bushes for you?
No, you know what? I know why I fell in love with that book.
Yeah.
Little
It's this
voyeuristic
idea.
tendencies.
It's the idea
To have
that
sex wherever you want?
Yeah.
no, you know, and look, I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm not messed up, right?
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm just my
Dump-
mind.
just
Pop
dumping
Viagra.
just dumping
You're,
loads
ta-
wherever
you're
you
talking
want.
about.
happens.
You're talking to a guy that looks at numbers and they feel like they have a purpose. Okay, scary numbers
New
exist.
sponsor of the channel, Blue Chew, guys.
Look, to me, when they
Having a hard
explain
time?
how they start to map people out, like
my
there's
hair.
ranks of people.
Yes.
There
Yeah.
are ranks.
Well, because
and
they
if
have
someone is born,
they have criteria and like bloodlines that
Yes.
are like these are superior bloodlines, and like these bloodlines can only mate with these bloodlines because
like if you're
they-
good looking, if you're like top dog, you bang a lot.
Yeah.
Like you're
because
you're banging every night.
your genes
Yeah.
need to be spread around.
And then they talk about like
making
people
it.
that don't have any good qualities that were like born like defected, and they don't get any action.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
No,
The-
remember they just have sex with all the people that are also defective.
No, they try to avoid and like the whole insemination aspect of it.
But like later on, those people start like
Yes.
banging
Yes.
and everything else.
Yeah.
yeah.
But they in society they don't bang.
The Uggos go with that.
Have you guys read Fight?
I'm like, this makes sense.
It's basically a book. It's a book where the
That's
island,
happening.
Dude, it's a book where the island basically has no fatties. Like,
That sucks.
like no fatties and uggos here.
Can you imagine that one guy who's all like,
Basically a book.
yeah, he's like, man, they feed us too well here.
It's not my fault.
Yeah.
You know what?
Spaghetti's bomb,
I
dude.
also know why I like.
I got thick thighs,
Here's
dog.
what my great books teacher told us, that basically Brave New World followed Ford's production model when it came
It's an
to
assembly
building
line.
the assembly
chug the
line.
rest
the assembly line.
Yeah.
Down the rest.
Have
of
you
it.
read Brave New World?
Yeah, it was like that
No,
much.
I haven't.
Oh my-
Have you read Fight Club?
The
No.
book?
I haven't.
Yeah.
I
The
haven't
book
read
is
Fight Club.
completely different than
Yeah,
the
the
movie.
Yeah.
the ending is very different.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I
that guy wrote a book called Choke, and I think you might like Choke. That one-
I
that
have
one-
to read Metro 2033 because I finally got a physical copy.
The-
Dude, it's the story of a sex addict.
I'm in.
Oh, okay.
And like, And to be honest, even the guy who wrote the book is like, you don't need to read this book. Like
You don't have to.
Like the first
It's
page.
whatever.
The first page is literally, if you're going to read this, don't bother. After a couple of pages, you won't want to be here, so forget it. Go away. Get out of here while you're still in
Doc,
one
so-
piece.
so
you're
Save
saying-
yourself.
So you're
not getting any
saying
younger.
I should get Mandy this book for Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. It is definitely a good smutty, not heavily smutty, just like the acts.
Wait,
that they
but Brave
do.
New World's not smut.
It's a little smutty.
It's not smut.
If you're telling me that there's
It's
sex in
smutty.
the bushes, I mean, this guy has like
not
sex.
This
smut.
guy's
bot.
walking.
He has
and
sex
he
with
notices
yabbers.
people having
No.
sex
Look,
and just
man,
casually
you're not gonna give
goes
kids
about your day.
porn in high school,
no,
right?
no, hold on.
No, I'm
but
just saying.
but it is very descriptive.
It is.
This,
It is
this
very
one
di-
as well.
this-
And
The
you're
se- the
having
sex is
adolescent teenagers read it.
And not only that, but also the people on the island are adolescents.
That is true.
They're also like anywhere between like I think it was like 12 all the way up to like 17, 18. Because it was like, oh yeah, as soon as like women get their periods and as soon as boys go into puberty, they can immediately be put into this
Yeah,
process.
no weird
anyway.
minor stuff in that book though. You're good.
Yeah.
Joke.
Good.
Check it out. Actually, I have
no
it.
weird
If you want to, I have it. If you want to
You
read
want
it.
a book trade?
It's called Choke My Chicken. What?
It's called Choke Your Cock.
You want a book trade? I'll let you borrow Brave New World, and then I'll borrow that one.
It's hard for me to read books personally. That's why I
Yes,
have
it is.
Audible.
Yes,
That's
it
why.
is.
That's why I heavily endorse
Brave New World.
Audible.
Get
I will.
Brave New World.
I will,
Listen to it.
I will get Brave New World
narrates
after we're done recording
Okay.
because I have so many credits. I totally forgot
Samuel L.
to
Jackson.
unsubscribe from it, and I've been getting charged
Morgan
$50 for
Freeman.
like the past 6 months.
Dude,
So I have so many credits.
yes.
Okay.
If Morgan
I have a bunch of
Freeman,
Warhammer books that I still haven't
There
even
I
gotten around
was.
to like
Dude,
listening to.
listening to.
Touching peasants.
if Morgan Freeman audiobooks
Oh my god!
Brave
yes,
New World,
please.
that would be hilarious.
Oh,
Of just like, oh, and then he touched her.
You know what? I'm gonna
read anything.
find that scene in the book, and I'll just read it in the chat for you guys.
Dude, it's a wild scene.
It is,
And no, hold
it's
on.
because it's from what I remember is the main character. The way you're what he's seeing is he's on a train or something, and he's like passing through the city, and then he just sees these two beautiful looking people,
And they just
like,
jump
it's
into a bush.
Yeah, and it's like it's written in a way where it's kind of like I get it because he's like speeding down this road and just seeing what he's seeing in front of him. It's like these two beautiful people walk onto the platform, and you know they just embrace each other. They go at it, and then they jump in the bush, and then bam,
Start
right there,
banging.
and they just
Yeah.
start banging in front of
And
everyone.
it's
It's like,
but,
dude.
but that's what I mean though. It's visceral because he starts because he starts like explaining it because it's kind of like Serbian film
Oh, jeez.
where
Wow.
like when they give him the drug
Yeah.
and then like he can't control himself like that.
Oh.
It's like that where they're just giving him drugs to like all you want to do is have sex.
Yeah.
That's it. It's a wild book, dude.
There's
It's
also
a
a lot of
wild book.
hentais that kind of follow that same storyline too.
So-
Okay, don't ruin it for me.
A lot of people.
a lot of doujins, sorry.
I mean, it's
a lot of
So
doujinshis have
Basil
that.
narrates Brave New World.
No way.
Basil.
That's awesome.
He
Yeah.
narrates the audiobook.
Basil, why?
oh
from
my
Austin
God,
Austin
Powers.
Powers. Yeah, Austin Basil.
Dude, yes.
Twins, Basil.
Twins, Basil, twins.
Yeah. The
Sorry.
audiobook.
Wait,
So
Audible?
did we win the Cold War? Am I right, comrade? Am I right?
Audible?
We won.
won.
We
Austin.
won that.
We won the
We
Cold
won.
War,
Oh,
Austin.
oh, good.
Yay to capitalism. Classic line. Have you
No, I
ever-
kind of.
Wait.
I don't even want to read it. I kind of want to listen to it on Audible. now.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That'd be so funny.
Dang. So what? Yeah. Now you gotta think of like a line from that book and in his
And
voice.
just listen to and have
Yeah.
Basil read it to me.
Why just think about it? We can listen to it.
I actually the one that I know I've talked about it before, but my favorite audiobook so far has been what was it, Princess Diaries, where it's Carrie Fisher's memoir and she read it herself. So it's almost as if like what the book feels like is you're in her living room and she's telling you stories.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
love it because there's like a bunch of like behind like cause there's like half the book is Star Wars. And it's like on set interactions or like, oh yeah, like this is how me and Harrison Ford started getting together. This is what happened on.
Oh, you're talking about. Okay.
Her tell-all.
Yeah, like her
Or just,
tell-all.
like,
It's just when you said Princess Diaries, I automatically went
'Cause
into.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway,
Anne
Princess
Hathaway?
Diaries.
Princess
Yeah.
Diaries. Great movie, by the way.
Other princess.
Yeah.
Leia.
But yeah,
like-
but it's so funny because apparently
Supergirl.
what I didn't know, and it's funny because in the book she mentions it that apparently Billy D. Williams, the first time they shot the scene where she's going into Cloud City, you know, like he goes up to her, and then like he kind of like goes into her ear.
Yeah.
Apparently, on the first shot, he whispers in her ear, "So do you want to ride my big long?"
And you know what? That's most likely true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she graphically mentions like, oh yeah, like Billy D. Williams, like that's all he would do is like just have sex with women
Just
on
hit
set.
on you, yeah.
Like that's all he wanted to do was just hit on people. And then she mentions like her relationship, like her standing relationship with Harrison Ford, like it was actively going on, and everything else, and like her marrying like 3 gay guys. It's great. Yeah. It's a great book.
What a woman.
Dude, it's
That's
hilarious.
What a woman.
It's so great. And then she talks about her childhood dealing with like her mom who was like a schizophrenic and everything else.
Really?
Yeah,
I
dude,
knew
she
about
like
it.
it's wild. It's a wild honestly, use one of your credits
Yeah?
for that one. It's so good.
Okay, so
And it all
Brave New World. I'm gonna write these down.
yeah,
Brave New
because
World
that
and
one's
Princess Diaries by
really
Carrie
really
Fisher.
good. Yeah, and then she reads it to you. So like I said, it's like she's just like sitting in your living room, just telling you stories, and her inflections and her because like she perfectly does her like inflections and her sarcasm. It's amazing. It's such a good book. Such a good book. It almost makes me want to re-listen to it.
Would you guys be down and listen to like a Warhammer book? Because there's like
No.
the only one that I listen to. It's good.
Who reads
Why not?
it? Who reads
Why?
it?
No, hold on. Why? I'm curious.
Doesn't sound interesting to me.
Who reads it?
Neil. His name is Neil Gaiman.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Why,
Neil
Renee?
deGrasse Tyson.
Why?
I don't
Huh?
want to.
I thought you were gonna say Neil deGrasse Tyson.
No, Neil Gaiman.
that'd be funny.
Narrated by Neil Gaiman.
Oh, okay.
He does like a lot of British. He's just a British voice actor, but he does a good job doing
What?
the
He wanted to
TV
kill you.
characters.
Oh, I know.
He wanted to kill you. He's like, why,
No.
Renee? Why don't you want to listen to Warhammer?
I was confident he
Huh?
wasn't
Huh?
gonna
Punk?
Whoa!
You mean the back alley? See what happens.
I simply wanted to know.
Yeah, we're gonna
I
make
just
out.
wanted
We're about to Brave New World this, the trash cans.
Let me just take this pill, and I'll meet you out in the corner, okay?
I'm just gonna dry scoop
I'm
some
gonna meet you
W.
at the 20. 30, give me 20 to 30 minutes, okay?
No, now you got to put a disclaimer. Dubby doesn't do that.
No matter how much we wish it did.
If you take enough, maybe.
No.
No,
no, it
We're
doesn't.
joking.
Oh yes.
This is what we call sarcasm.
Is anybody in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What flavors you get?
Push and punch. You?
Dragonade.
Ooh.
Are you guys having a shake off without me?
Caffeine from whole coffee fruit extract, no calories, no sugar. W. Use code KEEPUPNERD for 10% off all orders.
He's gonna make 2 without me?
Double fisted?
Speaking about a much
In
happier
comedy.
Princess Diaries, is it weird that Princess Diaries is actually like a really good movie and people like
Yeah.
kind of oversee it?
Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah, no,
No,
it's
no.
not weird
It-
because
yeah, it's a
Anne
good movie.
Hathaway's banging.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
I mean,
I was gonna say I like the movie because the
aren't they
movie's
making a
good.
third one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're making
I
a
got
third
Yeah,
one.
they're
super
making
excited.
another one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
they
super
got to
excited.
cash in before Julie Andrews cashes out.
Jesus.
I mean, when you put it like that.
Yeah, man. Like, they'll have a lot of time.
Ticking.
But
You know
in
how long ago Sound of Music was? They're celebrating the
but
60 years.
she did a little preview with Anne Hathaway a couple months ago and like
She looked great.
Oh, no,
looked
she looked
great,
good.
yeah.
No, I'm not saying she doesn't look bad, but also her age.
Yeah.
You know, she's
Sound of Music. You're right. Sound of Music was a long time ago.
a long time ago, man.
Princess Diaries was a long time ago too.
Yes.
The first one.
It was what, over 20 years?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Can we look that up, please?
I think it was like 2002,
I
2001,
want to say 2003.
2002.
2000. So hang on. The second one was 2008. So I'm gonna say 2002. I'm on board with you.
All right, 3.
No. 2008, 2004.
2004, 2000. No.
No.
I'm just saying them back. The year
Four.
it came out was 2001.
Oh, we all busted.
Wait, what month? No. I want to know if it's pre or. I wanna, no.
Wait,
I
wait,
legit-
time up. pre or post
9/11.
9/11?
I want to know.
Google it on Rene's phone.
I'll do it.
I want to know. I want to know if it was pre or post.
What does that matter?
Because I want to know Julie.
No,
I want to know if Julie Andrews.
Okay, you have
my happy world with Julie Andrews was
Who's
prior,
editing the
pre or
podcast?
post.
Who's editing the podcast?
I don't know.
Someone has to cut to Sean's reaction when he said, "What month?"
Now it's gonna kill him.
Yeah, murder has now entered the chat.
I want to know if it's pre or post.
Why does
I'm
it matter? The
I'm trying
movie
to
would have
find
been
it.
done, but pre 9/11, no matter what.
Yeah, but what did it air? Did I have that kind of like cheeriness in my life before? Or
Why does it matter?
Because I don't know.
We were kids.
Yeah, that's why it was special.
August 3rd, 2000.
Pre
9/11.
Right before school started.
Yeah,
You saw that at summer? You were like, I saw Princess Diaries. Let's go to school.
I'm excited, and then all of a sudden, like you went, "Oh no!"
I was going to talk about Princess Diaries.
What's going on?
No. We're gonna cut the jokes there.
I
So
remember.
many jokes you could make.
I remember
Not
where
doing
I
it.
was.
Well,
I
real quick,
genuinely
real quick.
remember.
Do you guys also do that when you talk to coworkers?
What?
Because I do that.
What?
What?
When I talk to coworkers and like I get a suspicion that they're young, and then I go like, "Where were you on 9/11?"
Oh yeah, I started doing that. I started doing that.
And then they were like, "Oh, 9/11, what's that?" And I'm like, "Oh no, oh no."
We weren't supposed to forget.
Yeah. I feel like they forgot.
Were they even told?
We forgot.
Were they even told? I don't know.
Wait, what's the rule? What's the rule?
That is the greatest
If-
joke
if-
from Always Sunny.
What?
That is the greatest joke. No, because did you see the Always Sunny from Abbott Elementary? That's one of their jokes.
Oh, really?
No,
Oh.
that was the whole thing of
Yeah,
like
the
their
entire thing is
that
like
kids are forgetting, so they're now making jokes about it, and they're forgetting.
yeah, it's like I feel like they forgot. I didn't forget. I know where I was.
Most relatable joke you could have ever done on TV.
Yeah, but I do that at work sometimes where I'm like, all of a sudden some people talk like really young or they use like Gen Z slang, and I'm like, "Oh, where were you on 9/11?" And they're like, "Oh, I wasn't born yet." And I'm like, "Oh no!"
You know what's the best?
Oh, no.
People who were 2 years old when 9/11 happened, and they think they went through it, and it's like,
Oh God.
nope.
No.
You were
didn't-
walking
yeah.
around in your diapers.
Yeah, crapping in your pants. That was your best day. Like,
I remember. I remember
Your
the
parents
TV,
had to worry
yeah.
about the second plane into the tower and the second diaper they're about to change.
Brian.
KTLA.
Oh, yeah.
I was watching KTLA.
I was waiting for my sister's hair to be done, and my mom's like, "Oh my god!" Just holding my sister's hair and just watching it, and I'm like, "What?"
Oh, I watched it in
Yeah.
class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I remember watching it at home. Then my dad
In the
took
morning.
me.
Yeah.
Then my dad took me to school, and then we finished watching it in class. I remember
Yeah.
watching the towers crumble.
Why
in
would they
class.
show this in class? Now that
No,
I think
our
about
school
it.
didn't show it, but they put
put
us
it-
in
they-
lockdown when the second time.
It was.
Yeah.
It was a big thing going on. So
Yeah.
we
I
needed to
s-
stay updated.
Yeah.
still
So-
Also
So-
for the teacher's peace of mind to stay informed. To know
Yeah,
what's going
yeah.
on.
That was wild, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember. I remember when the second tower hit. My teacher came in and told us what happened, and then this one kid, he was a white boy, and he's one of those kids where he lit stuff on fire a lot.
Oh,
He's one of those types.
magnifying glass on hands.
Sid, so to
cousin.
speak.
My
Yeah.
cousin.
Sid.
Okay.
And so then when the teacher was explaining that a tower got taken down.
Well, they thought it was a
because-
prop plane.
Yeah,
They thought it was
because
a prop plane.
because of someone took over the plane and drove into it. She like really told us what happened, and the kid was like, "Cool, oh wow!" And then she stopped and she goes, "No, that is not cool. People died. It's an act of terrorism." I don't want to say the kid's name, but that's what she said. She reverted his name and stuff like that. And I was
She's like, "You future."
I was uncomfortable.
And
I
then
was-
she immediately wrote
Get out
his
of here,
name.
you fascist.
Yeah, then she wrote his
Yeah.
name down, and she goes like, "Oh, watch list."
Watch this.
Possible. We should. I don't know.
I don't know if he is or isn't.
Do you follow him?
on a watch list.
No, if
Alive?
he is on a certain side of the
On-
political
Oh,
side.
probably.
But I don't think he is. I don't talk to him. So
Anyway.
I'm not friends with him.
What
on
was the
Facebook.
joke on Always Sunny in Abbott Elementary? Is
For what?
that kids that didn't experience it don't get to joke about it?
Yes. If you didn't experience, you can't joke about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a student yesterday who like he he made a Twin Towers joke, and I was like, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Cut it off.
No. Mind you, I've said worse jokes, but still, I experienced it. I watched the second tower fall.
It was awkward because a lot of my younger students, like my first and second graders, were asking me about what happened on 9/11, and I was just like,
Now think of it this way: you are now the adult.
Yeah, that was the wild thing of like being the adult
Yeah.
trying to explain 9/11 as when I was a kid. 9/11 happened. I was in your shoes.
It's that realization of because when you realize it that you went through your whole childhood life talking to adults that always informed you. Now you're the adult.
Now you got to inform
You
them.
got to inform a child on something they've never knew or never experienced in their lives. Only what they've been told.
Yeah.
they're like they drove a plane into a tower. I'm like,
Yeah.
why?
wild.
Like,
It's
you had
when
to
they were
explain
asking
that?
why.
Yeah.
The explaining
why was
part
hard.
was hard.
Why it was
yes.
hard because how everything is now. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And also like, because it's they were terrorists. And, you know this.
Yeah, but that word means so much
It
now.
does.
Like
Yeah.
back
It
then,
does.
there was
It's
a
a
simplification.
different. It's a different. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's different.
but then
Also-
anybody
yeah.
can be labeled a terrorist.
But then
at
also,
this
I
point.
believe the conspiracy theories too.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
then
I'm not gonna tell you
that would have been
jet fuel
so,
can't melt
that
steel
would've-
beams.
That would have been so funny if he was like, "Oh my!" Well, it was a
just
false.
went into a rant.
He just goes into a rant. And he's like, "Well, you see, 9/11's a false flag.
George W. Bush.
George W. Bush shot missiles into the World Trade Center.
A bunch of money was missing from the
economy was doing
Pentagon
bad,
a
so
few
we had to-
days ago.
So that's why
and-
they drove that plane in there.
Yeah,
The only way to
and
bring
it
the
got
country
rid of the
together was a
records.
war.
And
you know what? I was watching a documentary. It was the guy. There was one guy who actually was like hardcore in. What was it like? He was on the trail of Osama bin Laden. Like he knew Osama bin Laden was like planning something.
Yeah.
And he couldn't prove it, but he was getting like messages about it and
Yeah.
everything like that. And he just he keeps on telling the White House, "I know that there's going to be an attack. I just don't know what it is."
yeah,
And everything else. And then he's working for the FBI. The FBI basically disavow him and kind of call him crazy.
yeah.
And then so
You know who created the word conspiracy? The FBI. They coined that term to discredit anyone else that was bringing evidence or just to
well,
quiet
well,
them.
the trippy thing about this one is, and it's wild, is the fact that he knew that there was going to be an attack. He just didn't know what it was. He then gets disavowed. He then gets fired. He's forced to retire from the agency. Guess where he happens to get a job?
KGB.
Head of security for the World Trade Center. 2 months before the towers get hit,
Wait, does he die?
he dies
Obviously.
in the World Trade Center.
What? The
Wild, right?
heck, man. Your country let you
Wild.
down at that point.
Yeah, because he knew that there was going to be an attack, and he didn't know what the attack was going to be. He knew it was
He was
gonna-
on the tail. He was
he
too
was-
hot on the tail.
He was on the tail, and then all of a sudden, and then he gets a job as the head of security over at the World Trade Center, and then he ends up dying that
He
day.
grabs the tail and the head
And it-
bites back.
And apparently, like
I'm kind of down to do a post credits talk about conspiracies.
that would be an interesting one.
I'm down to do it tonight.
Okay.
All right.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
We'll
I-
discuss. We'll discuss the. We'll discuss that.
I had a friend who was a
I got my
firefighter.
conspiracies.
I had a friend who was a firefighter, and he was one of the first responders that was cleaning debris in New York. Fortunately, he did pass away from cancer-related illnesses
From it?
a few years back. Rest in peace, Peter. He was him and his wife were really, really nice. I met them at Coachella like 2015, 16, and ever since then, like we would keep up. And he was telling me when I first met him how he was like, me as a person, I don't think that the towers collapsing was a conspiracy because I was there when it happened. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I was one of the firefighters, like trying to get the debris and all this stuff. I got so many health problems now because of the asbestos and
Yeah.
stuff. And after I had gone to New York, 2019, I hadn't kept in touch with them for a couple months. And then when I meet up with his wife, she told me that he had passed away, and I was like, oh, gee, okay. But fortunately enough, she got well compensated because he was one of the people under the coverage of
The firefighters fund.
the firefighters fund and like cancer-related illnesses from the 9/11 incident. So she is like taking
Pretty
care.
well off right now.
Yeah.
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 That's
I
good.
I hope
Yeah.
still, because they took that away.
Yeah.
They
Well-
stopped that fund in 2001, 2022, 2021.
Oh, yeah. Well, she also is very well off too because she sells property in Manhattan.
So it's not the payments that they stopped. It's because when
Dude,
they
like-
pass,
like-
they're given like a large sum
So
of money.
I
She
didn't
took
know-
us
So
up
she's
to
fine.
she took us up to a unit that she was selling, and it was a unit, not a luxury mansion, nothing like this. Okay, we were like on 5th Avenue, and we were like on the 83rd.
I don't know how this
floor.
became 9/11 talk.
Okay,
but-
Seriously.
and
It was a long walk to get here.
It was
yeah, no kidding.
it was crazy how decked out and
I-
she's like 34 million for this.
I-
I'm like, what?
I thought it was funny because I remember in high school there was a teacher that we had, and he kind of said whatever he wanted. Like he told us the truth. He would always like just be very brutally honest.
Oh yeah, I had a guy
He's
like
blunt.
that.
Yeah, he was very blunt.
Yeah.
And then we were like, man, like I'm really surprised because he would curse. He would tell the kids to go F off.
The music teacher at my private schools, that was that guy.
Well, the thing was is that we were all like, one day I told my brother, because my brother had that teacher. Actually, my brother really liked him, and I was like, oh, how can this teacher get away with it? Like he just can do whatever he wants. And he goes, oh, he teaches for fun. He doesn't care about money. And I go, what do you mean?
Yeah.
And he goes, his wife was the insurance adjuster for the Trade Center. So she got a piece of the action for every single dollar that was lost in the World Trade Center.
What?
Yeah. Like, so all the diamonds, all the clothes, all that entire mall underneath,
Yeah.
she got a piece of that action. So he was like, they no longer need to worry
Yeah.
about money. Like
Yeah.
she's
set.
fine. She's set for
Yeah,
life.
that's it. Yeah.
And like he just teaches because he's bored at home.
Is it kind of messed up that sometimes I wish a piece of airplane debris would fall on the car while I'm driving? So what the heck?
Not enough to kill
Like,
you.
no, not enough to kill me. Just like really injure me to a where I'm fine. Like a couple months
I'm
later,
alive.
I'm alive.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
alive.
alive.
I'm fine, and I'm more like, what happened? And I'm like,
Where are my
now I need to
legs?
get kind of like what happened to Walter in Breaking Bad when the piece of plane fell into his pool.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and then he gets the adjustment from it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was his fault.
I'd be like, that's a lottery I wouldn't,
It
I
was.
wouldn't mind playing.
That was his
He
fault.
caused that.
He caused
Yes,
that,
he did.
that collision.
Yes, he did the butterfly effect.
He caused that collision. That's Walter's fault. What are you talking
and he got
about?
paid out.
I forgot that's how it transpired too.
Yeah, that's Walter's
Yeah.
fault on that one. You know what? Speaking, just one last thing on 9/11. I know because it's not a well-known thing about
Yeah.
it, and I think that it is something that should be mentioned.
Yeah.
I did not know that Steve Buscemi was one of the firefighters that was cleaning the debris.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not, because Steve Buscemi was a firefighter
yeah.
in the 80s
Mm-hmm.
before he became an actor
Uh-huh.
and before he got into comedy. And then what happened was that he was living in, I think, like New Jersey or something like that. And when the towers fell, he then went to his old station, put on his gear, and then drove out and went to go help take
That's
people
cool.
out.
He's still alive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just older now.
He's
So-
older, but he doesn't have any of the.
He's
so
in
a
the
lot
new
of the,
season of Wednesday as well.
yeah, so a lot of the respiratory illnesses and stuff like that were because there was a shortage on respirators. So if you had a respirator, for the most part, you were good.
Yeah.
But a lot of the guys weren't wearing respirators, and the asbestos was in the air and it was burning.
They
There was a lot of-
were like caked.
yeah, they were
Yeah.
caked. So if you were wearing a mask and everything like that, then you were good. But the problem was that it was so foul in the air that, people that weren't wearing respirators, and they didn't know either, because sometimes people would take the respirators off because they were trying to get underneath certain things and pull people out.
Well, there was things that this was like not known knowledge of.
It wasn't- they
about
didn't-
the toxins and
They
stuff
didn't,
like
they
that.
didn't
was
know
up
about
there.
the toxins because it's the same thing that happens to soldiers in Iraq. So it's the same thing because in Iraq what they do is instead of having trash cans, because they're in the middle of the desert, they burn everything. Certain things aren't meant to be burned. So a lot of those things have toxic waste inside of them, and then what happens is that they burn it, and it's not very far away from the base. So when the wind turns, the wind then spreads all of that toxins into the base, and then all these guys get respiratory problems, and that's why a lot of people that were in Iraq and Afghanistan in those wars, they have respiratory or cancer or anything like that, and it's led to these bonfires that they had with those trash bonfires.
In the I think the late 80s in Scotland or Ireland, there was a village or like a little town, and it was close to a waste management plant. What they were doing is they were just dumping all the chemicals in the spill off, and they were burying it. They weren't disposing of it properly. And then at one point there was a massive spike in birth defects.
Yeah.
And everyone's getting sick, and no one was understanding why. And it's this whole true story. There's actually a miniseries on Netflix about it.
It's
too.
wild.
Yeah. And it's crazy just how little we know that's around us that's going on, how it could like affect us internally. You know, like Chernobyl too. Jeez.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's Chernobyl.
They didn't know. I mean, they were
Yeah.
picking up pieces of like debris with their bare hands and stuff like
Well, they
that.
didn't- yeah,
the
and then-
pollution in the air and how it just like
Spread.
looked like a scar across the globe.
Yeah.
Funny enough, 20 years ago, we wanted to learn more to prevent things from happening. Cut to today, and now we want to know less.
It's the hubris of man. Dude, there's a quote, to quote the new Alien Earth: humanity has evolved and gotten so smart that we're able to touch the stars, yet we're still so stupid that we let a parasite onto the ship.
So Mass Effect.
Yeah. I thought it was funny because I was telling him
Mass Effect 1?
I saw a clip.
All of them.
I saw a clip from Alien Earth, and I literally was like, "This is probably the dumbest human being I think I've ever seen." And it's the scene where like it's feeding time. I saw that clip and I was like, "This is like the dumbest human being I think I've ever
Are
met."
you talking about the kid?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
the
he's-
prodigy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not one of the yeah.
yeah. One of
Or one of
the
the-
scientists that's feeding the aliens, and then like the door breaks off.
Oh.
And then he's like, well, how do I feed it? So then he opens the door and then he locks himself in.
He gets locked in. Something
And then
spooks
something
him and he falls
Locks
in.
and falls in.
Yeah. And then like
Mind you,
like,
he's
"Oh."
really strong too. And
Yeah,
he's not
but
able to get that
handle
door
a
open.
xenomorph.
No, it wasn't a xenomorph.
Yeah, it wasn't as easy.
Oh, it was a different alien.
It was a species that they brought from that was on the cargo ship, and it looks gross. They look gross, and what they do is gross.
Yeah. But I saw that clip and I was like, I think this is probably the dumbest human being I've ever met. Or I've ever like seen on film, because I was like, wow.
Really, even dumber than the scientist that brought a candy wrapper in Jurassic World Rebirth.
No,
Can't
because
be-
that's fate. That's just
Yeah, I was gonna
just
say
fake.
That's just Taoism.
that's
Yeah,
death.
that's
That's
death.
death.
When
That's the Grim Reaper going like, it's your time, buddy.
Yeah, that one. Which one? That was him being dumb. The candy wrapper doing 8 flips in the air and then getting sucked into an air vent and then blocking a door. That's just death had your number.
That was
Like,
Final Destination.
That was some Final Destination stuff. We were just going like, I think it had it coming.
It's your time.
Yeah.
Let's go,
So
buddy.
long, farewell. I hate to see you go.
Speaking
Not
of Julie
really.
Andrews. Speaking of Julie Andrews.
Mass Effect has that idea because the idea of the Reapers coming to our society to eliminate us is because we've evolved too far.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yet we didn't really,
That's
because we haven't
also
reached
the
our final
same
step
case
of
with
evolution.
Gurren Lagann too.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Same thing.
The spiral.
Yeah,
Sure.
the spiral and the anti-spiral.
Well, I mean,
It's like a circle.
It's
Yeah.
all, but I mean, it's like a circle.
It's like a circle.
It's like a love.
It's a
like a circle.
never-ending circle that just keeps going in and in and in all the way.
Love is like a circle.
Like Ouroboros.
Yeah.
What's it from?
I don't know.
God dang it.
I forget that Junji Ito movie, but it's called Spiral, the English translation from like the '90s, and it's a good horror film.
Is
Yeah.
it the Japanese one?
Yeah,
Yeah. I've heard
Japanese
about that one. Yeah.
How much time we got left?
They have
We're
half
at-
an hour.
I feel like we get.
we're in hour 13.
You know what? What was it? Let's get into happier news. Nintendo.
That's not happy,
not
dude.
happy.
No.
That was an
I don't
hour of
know.
my life
Nintendo.
gone. That
I don't know
direct
why.
sucked.
Dude, I don't know why you like wasted time. Just wait for Instagram to tell you.
No,
Literally,
because you
Instagram
know
just
what?
informed
I give
us.
myself the chance of like, you know what? Maybe this direct will be different.
Why?
Why?
do
I
that
don't
to
know.
yourself?
I don't
You
know.
know
Every
better.
year,
You
dude,
know
you
better.
watch Nintendo Direct
Listen.
and you're always disappointed.
Listen,
I'm gonna touch that
I'm not
hot stove. Is it gonna
disappointed.
burn me?
I feel.
Ow! Ow!
I feel
It was
like
hot. It burned me.
I feel like you're the guy from Blue Mountain State when the guy is like shoving the ice rod up his butt. He's like, "What a lucky guy."
Don't mention Blue Mountain State because I kind of want to watch it again. Do it every single time. I'm just like, I should watch Blue Mountain
You know
State.
what?
Noma
again.
Silicon Valley, yeah.
You know what? You know
out!
what? You know what? This guy's gonna need two.
Did you send me that real clip of that?
Blue Mountain State sound course. Like it's like, and it's just bad going.
Is he laughing in the restroom?
He's laughing in the restroom.
That's Reacher.
Yeah, that's Reacher.
That's Reacher.
That's our
I
Reacher,
think my
man.
favorite one, I forgot this episode, is
Yeah.
where Dad's trying to get in the house to save, what's his face's name?
Uh-huh.
The backup quarterback.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, I'm here to save my friend!
Oh yeah.
I want to see the condom. What do you mean? I didn't want to see the condom that you're gonna put on my quarterback's pee-pee.
Okay.
And he wraps
Then he puts a beer in it.
Oh my
He's like,
God.
Oh my god! Oh, I think we're perfect together. Get out!
Get out of my house.
You do that really good.
that was a good
You
one.
get high.
What?
And you hold it.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Dragged out at the end pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god! But yeah, what was it? I feel like you're the.
Yeah, we get it. I'm the guy that likes to see the ice rod get shoved up someone else's ass.
No, you're the one that just you're the kid that keeps getting molested at church.
Oh my god.
And like you go like, oh, but I think this time it'll end. But
You could have just said the
You coulda ju-
priest touches you.
Yeah, you
You didn't have to say the M word. Like,
molest?
yeah.
Can we
But
say
yeah,
a 9/11 joke to kind of like
Throw it off.
Yeah.
Again.
I don't know. I don't
Counterbalance.
That
The sadness.
the weightness is like falling already.
okay,
you gotta go
okay.
past.
No, you gotta.
I got it, I got it, I
gotta
got it.
twist it. It's
You're, you're the other tower when the first tower got hit. And then you were like, bro, that's
You know what? No.
Sucks
this,
to be you.
This is how you spin it.
And then he saw a plane and he was like, wait, no.
Not me. Not me too. I watched.
Not like this.
I watched the first tower get hit and be like, you know what? It'll get better.
Missed me by that much.
At least it wasn't me.
I'm sorry. If you're
They're all
offended-
bad.
If you're offended by, if you're offended by
This is
that
our
joke,
very offensive episode.
if you're offended by that joke, oh well.
And we were worried about talking about current events.
It's 23 years. It's okay. We can make jokes. We were there.
24.
Oh my God! It was 24.
Well, we just
The
went.
whole generation doesn't know about it. It's fine.
No. You know, I tried to convince someone to watch 24.
This is the most millennial episode we've ever done.
I'm not gonna lie.
This is the most millennial episode of all
I'm
time.
not, I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna say I was trying to convince somebody to watch 9/11.
You want to watch 9/11 highlights with me in my basement?
Highlights.
That's why I was like,
you
oh,
have
why were you trying to
What
convince
are the
them?
highlights?
Like,
The cloud coming in. Jesus. Oh, check it out. They're going to run into the cafe right now.
and the cloud.
Cloud.
Oh my God, you're a monster.
I'm trying to switch the conversation.
Nintendo
What
Direct.
kind-
so,
what
No,
kind-
I'm
so what
saying
did you
that.
see?
So my sister's boyfriend. Apparently, his family is like huge
You're a
huge fans of
monster.
espionage.
You're a monster, Nick.
And it reminded me of you. how
what?
your family or you and your brother are like huge fans of James Bond. Apparently, him and his dad are like James Bond fans. And I'm like, oh yeah, like I love espionage, but like my dad couldn't really get me into James Bond because there was just a lot to watch. But what he did get me into was 24, and like, have you seen it? He's like, no, I haven't. Mind you, this kid's like 22 years old, so I think 24 was like maybe 5 seasons in by the time it was like 5 or 6.
24 came out,
okay.
I think 2002.
I was still in high school when 24 ended.
Yeah, no. So, but I think because the show comes out shortly after 9/11.
Yes. I think the first season is about 9/11.
No, it's not.
2001.
It talks about it.
No, it refers to 9/11.
Yeah.
but it's during that like terrorism scare.
Yeah. Yeah. But I had tried to I convince them. He's like, oh, that's pretty dope. And I'm like, yeah, dude.
Isn't that why we have TSA now?
Yes.
9/11? Yeah. You can tell that to the kids. It's like, yeah, those security checks back in my day, we didn't have them.
Yeah.
You just walked through. Just walk onto a plane.
Do you know how many planes I went on as a kid?
A lot.
A lot.
With a switchblade in your pocket or what? Like, like you were a kid. Like, what did you have on you? That
Why are we back on 9/11? We're talking about the Nintendo Direct.
You brought it up.
No, I talked about 24.
Which then referred back to 9/11. It's a circular.
24 years ago.
It's an Ouroboros.
That was the connection.
2 + 4 is 6.
Yeah.
6 times 2 is 12.
Six,
Minus 1, 11. 9/11.
Is 24 a pretty number?
Yeah, kind of is.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah. I
wild.
can see the
Because
appeal
2
when
goes into
it's-
4.
2 goes into 4.
What about 23?
No.
Yeah. it does.
Oh, wait,
knew
you
it.
know
I
what?
knew-
The way I think about it, 2 + 3 is 5. So, yeah, 5 is a pretty number.
It's a sexy number.
It's a pretty number.
It's
I
a
like
it looks
8.
pretty.
What would you
Number
consider
8
a
looks
sexy number?
8.
Yeah. She's curvy.
Curves. Man. I think we did this joke last time. Yeah.
I don't know why.
We're just rehashing jokes. Okay, we gotta end it. All right, end the podcast.
Which I,
If you guys
Nick
stick
would
through
have
that, I'm
I just-
sorry.
I
We
just
just
think
We're fine. That's Nick with half of his stories.
no, but I imagine that people haven't listened to the back catalog, so I read
Okay.
I'm hoping
fair,
that no
fair.
one has started from episode 1.
If you start at episode 1, then you're like, oh, I know this story.
You weren't
But
in episode 1.
That's the reason
his
why.
head.
No, it's retelling of history.
It's a retelling of this.
Nick history, not drunk history. Nick history.
Yeah, it's a conspiracy. No, but I don't know. Like, I don't know what people were expecting from this Nintendo Direct.
Happiness.
Like people, like
joy.
I remember, like
the highlights.
I
But
just
we
thought it-
got
Let me pull up the
Virtual
highlights.
Boy. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it.
the Virtual Boy wasn't liked when it came out.
No, but they knew that this
It was
straight back.
seizure-inducing and vomit.
They said it's straight back.
It's a vomit comet, and like you were just like, oh yeah, you know what we should do? We should bring it back.
My question is,
You could get a Virtual Boy for $25.
okay, so
Like, why would
The
I
actual-
spend $1,000? Why would I spend $100
on a replica,
on a replica? It like, does it even work?
yeah,
Oh yeah, that's right, because it said that you can use it on the Switch. It has
Yes.
like a new connector to put it in the
yes,
Switch.
and it could make it 3D.
Yes, which is
Mm-hmm.
dumb. Because what do you know? What's more nauseating than just a red
I
light
can't
that's
wait.
in front of your face? A 3D red light
No,
that's
just
in
wait
your
until
face.
they wait until they bring back the Power Glove.
They probably will.
Exactly.
Because they have no other ideas.
Yeah.
Like Nintendo.
Talk about rehashing old things.
Dude, Nintendo has no
Nintendo's-
new ideas.
Look,
That
I'm gonna,
is
I'm
their
gonna say this,
identity.
and you know what? I'm gonna pull an Austin Evans here. I'm gonna pull an Austin Evans here. Okay, my favorite console, the Wii U.
Why?
That's
Yeah,
your
I'm
favorite
cu- I'm
console?
I
curious
love the Wii
why.
U.
Why?
Because to me, it was such a cool idea to like have a screen there and a screen here, and it made sense because at the time the DS was like hugely popular, and the DS was so different. I didn't think I would be able to play a game on 2 screens, but I liked having the fact that I could play a game here and then I can have like a map or something on the tablet over here.
I just thought it was so funny. I remember getting the Wii U, having it. We were playing Mario Kart on it, and one of my buddies was on the screen one, and like it's a tough race. Like this race will depend who wins, and we're going through. And then he wins, and he punts he like literally goes, boom, baby, and like just throws it against the floor, and you see the whole screen shatter.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But
Why?
let me
Why
also
would
say
you do
this:
that?
if the Wii U didn't walk, the Switch wouldn't have run.
Probably.
Yeah,
I mean,
because the Wii U led to the
well,
success
I,
of the
I
Switch.
don't. I don't think so because it didn't even sell that many units.
It didn't, but the concept of the Wii U on a handheld tablet is what brought the Switch to life.
PS Vita.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
P-
play- that's
PS
PlayStation, that's Sony.
Again, if,
But I
if
feel
we're
like- I
talking
think-
in
I
the
think he's right. It's like the Vita.
conceptualization of
But
that
it's on record to
technology,
say that the Wii U is what inspired the Switch.
I mean,
It's historically put on there. That's
like,
by Nintendo.
That's like saying the Wii inspired the Kinect.
No, yeah, 100%.
Like,
You
that's
could say
the only
anything, but
reason why.
when you're looking at Nintendo history, the Wii U is what led to
But does
the
it
success of the
matter?
Switch. It matters to me. It's a personal opinion.
I don't think
That's why I'm saying the
because-
Wii. I like the
Yeah,
Wii U.
That's fine.
okay.
Cool.
It sucked. It is one of the Nintendo's worst selling consoles.
I have so many good memories playing games on the Wii U though.
Yeah.
Like Smash Brothers. Mm-hmm. The what was it? Brawl. Oh my god!
yeah,
just
Brawl.
playing hours.
What would you say is your favorite console, Rene? What would you say is your favorite console, Sean?
No, that's the thing. I'm like,
Super Famicom!
I never had a lot of consoles as a kid. I grew up, not a poor family. So whatever consoles we got, it was like secondhanded. Like I remember having the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and those were just hand me down. from my cousins to us because they didn't want it anymore. And then I remember we got a PlayStation 2 hand-me-down. And then the first ever console that we got was the Xbox, because that's when my brother got money for the first time. It's because he stole it. But
Sick.
yeah, cool. And so we had and then I remember we had the Sega Dreamcast. I remember liking the Sega Dreamcast a lot. I did play Sonic Adventure like almost every other day. So I guess my favorite console that gives me the most nostalgic is Sega Dreamcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
PlayStation
GameCube.
2.
Mine's a 3-way tie. Yeah. PlayStation 2.
No, pick one. Gun to your head.
PlayStation 2, GameCube, and Xbox 360.
Gun to your head. Pick one.
Pick one.
Pick one. Gun to your head.
GameCube.
GameCube?
I liked more games on the
GameCube
GameCube.
is second.
Oh, GameCube.
This is
The GameCube was
Double
was
dash.
such a cool
Cell damage.
console, too.
Billy Hatcher.
Beautiful
I
Joe.
loved playing Billy Hatcher.
What was it?
Beautiful
My
Joe.
favorite, one of my favorite games on the GameCube was Cell Damage.
Sunshine.
It was like their version. It was GameCube's version of Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
I had
And it was
Fire
like
Emblem
cartoon.
for the GameCube. I forget what it was called though, but that game goes for like so
There-
much money now.
I like the Donkey Kong bongos.
The rhythm one.
the
That
rhythm
one.
one.
And you had to
Yes.
clap, and there was like a
Yes.
sensor that
What-
catches if you clap and stuff. It was cool.
I had a
That
Morocco
was
one
fun.
for the Wii.
Yeah,
It was like a little monkey on it. That was a mascot.
Yeah,
but it
yeah,
was
yeah.
it
Super
was
Monkey Ball.
Big red like maracas. That was
no, there was a
a fun
Morocco
rhythm
game that
game.
you would
No, I know, but Super Monkey Ball was also.
Do you
On the
remember?
GameCube?
Do you remember like the hype of like Guitar Hero and Rock Band?
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
yeah.
I remember when Guitar Hero came out, everyone was on it.
Dude, I
Guitar
remember,
Hero 3 was my like first.
Everyone.
dude,
one
I remember,
that I played.
I remember inviting all my buddies over, and like we had the full band set.
Ah,
Like we bought the box.
Yeah.
Me and my brother, we put our money together. We bought the full like box, and then one of my buddies had a guitar, so we did the full like when you had the five member band, where you could have 2 guitars, a drum set, had a
World
singer,
Tour. Yeah, was it for Guitar Hero or Rock Band?
rock band.
Oh yeah, I remember when Guitar Hero came out with World Tour.
World, yeah.
That was their answer from Rock Band and stuff.
And then they added the cymbals.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was a 3 drum set and the cymbals up
Nah,
top.
man, one of my favorite ones, DJ Hero.
I didn't like DJ Hero.
At my local boys
was
and girls
bad.
club had that to play.
The turntables.
Yeah, the turntable. So oh man, I remember that game. Everyone was always on that.
Yeah,
And the
DJ
3
Hero was fun.
tracks.
I was so bad at it.
The 3 tracks
was pretty
that
good at it,
everyone that would play, I remember it was Chocolate, and it was Road to the Desert, and then there was like a one that was like really hard.
You remember that DJ Hero actually had a mode to teach you how to DJ properly?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like just the beginner. Yeah, I
It
remember.
was a beginner's course on how to scratch.
Do you remember the iToy from the PlayStation 2?
Yes, I love that thing.
I had an iToy and I had just one game, and it's just like you kind of like standing perfectly in place, and you're just like.
Yeah, I remember that.
I feel like that was the originator for the Kinect.
You know, I think back of like nostalgia, like nostalgic consoles, Nintendo probably takes the cake because like I had a PlayStation 2, but the only game that stuck for me there was Ace Combat 5.
Really?
Yeah, I loved Ace Combat.
PS2 was like where I played Jack and Daxter. I played
So
Metal
yeah,
Gear
for me, that's a
Solid.
big. For PlayStation 2, I remember playing like Resident Evil.
Yeah,
Resident Evil
I
games.
miss
I
that
could
era.
only afford like
Sekiro, yeah.
Oh.
I could only afford like certain games for the PlayStation 2. So like if it was like greatest hits or something like that, they would be on sale. Kingdom Hearts,
Oh yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 2,
Oh yeah. Devil May Cry
Uh,
for me for PlayStation. Devil May Cry.
the Mega Man X games that came out on PlayStation, I could buy them at a Toys R Us for like $20.
Yeah.
So I had
The
that.
backwards
Silent Hill.
compatibility back.
I got my
then.
first Game Boy at a Toys R Us.
But like for me, the nostalgia takes the case with like the Game Boy Advance SP, because for me,
Handhelds for Nintendo
Yeah.
is my nostalgia.
Oh yeah.
Pokemon
Yeah.
Sapphire and Ruby.
Consoles, not so much.
I remember having
I don't know
my.
why Nintendo. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no! I remember. I just remember being in like road trips with my dad because my dad he's a real estate agent. So when we were younger, he would take us from house to house, doing like his selling and stuff like that. We would be there real late. So I remember always having like a Game Boy, and it didn't have the light. So I was always trying to use like the street lamps, like to like.
Oh,
Like
so
to
you're
play?
like you're looking at with zoom, and you're like, oh,
Yeah, I was always because my dad would always get mad at me because if I turned the light on in the back, he'd be like, "Turn the light off! I can't see."
Oh, it's a Mexican.
you'll get
thing.
pulled over. He's like,
We're
we're
gonna
gonna
get
take
pulled
it.
over.
Yeah.
Turn the light off, and I was like, "Oh man!" So then I remember like begging and pleading, and for Christmas he got me that little like flashlight,
The
like,
attachment.
the
That's awesome.
attachment,
Yeah.
and then it came with the magnifying glass.
Yep.
That came with it, so it was like the
It's
flashlight.
constantly
the-
evolving.
Yeah.
The Game Boy. Like,
I remember that. That was fun. That was a really good one.
I don't know. There's really not much to talk about in this Nintendo Direct because
Just DLCs.
it's so like okay. Again, I still am interested in Pokemon ZA.
Sure.
Biggest complaint I have is I don't know why you announced DLC when the game hasn't come out yet. Like
Yeah.
it should have been included in the game already. So
Yeah.
whatever, you're being dumb there. But I did like the Mega Evolutions. Virtual Boy was funny.
How Lucha looks so cool in his Mega Evolution. Oh my god.
I like I
I want a
forget
plushie of it.
I forget Fennekin's the Firefox's last evolution. What it's called? The something Deli Fox or something.
Yeah, something.
Del
So,
Fox
Del
or
Fox,
something
something like that. Their Mega Evolution's pretty cool. I
The
like
one
it.
that grossed me out is the one that's the squid.
Oh,
That one
Victory
looked-
Bell?
No. Victory Bell looked.
Inca? What? Inca?
Oh,
Inca?
Malamar.
I don't know.
Malamar,
It
the-
looks like the upside down squid.
Yeah.
That one is. I hate.
You know that
one.
Pokemon
I
took
saw that one. I
full-
hated it.
Pokemon like sold onto it
sorry.
for a full week because they released the Malamar episode on the new Horizons, the Pokemon show that's on Netflix, and they did a Malamar specific episode, and they just full on memed it, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like we're talking about a Pokemon that's like one generation old already.
That design just.
It's weird. Yeah, it's
Gag.
weird. Fire Emblem, sure. I mean, people are excited for it. I don't know. It's just, I think Fire Emblem kind of lost.
One of my favorite games was Dr.
After
Mario.
Fire Emblem Mobile.
Yeah,
that-
mobile ruined
like,
it for me.
Same.
It's
same.
yeah.
You know what I really,
And I was playing that game so hard. I was putting money into it.
I really
putting $30
miss
a month.
when they used to do
getting
when they
those
used to just
orbs
port
rolled.
games from Game Boy. I mean, from like the console over to Game Boy to make it portable. Like
Yeah.
the older, like some of the older games, like Dr. Mario, Super
Spyro, you know.
like some of these, like I miss that.
And then all these games, I feel like Nintendo finally understands that its core audience are just a bunch of weirdos sometimes. I'm like, it's cool. Tamagotchi, the Me Island one, okay, I guess there's a crowd, but like, where? Like, I don't know.
So I finally convinced Monica to start New Horizons.
oh.
She made it 5 minutes.
And that was it.
New Horizons.
What was it? Animal Crossing?
Oh.
I gave her I made her a new profile and
Yeah.
I gave her Animal Crossing, and then she started playing it and she was like, "What do I do?" And then I'm like,
Live.
"You live." And then she's like,
I can do that now.
"No." Then she's like looking at it and she's like, "I have no idea what to do." And I go, "Well, what did Tom Cook tell you to do?" And she goes, "I was supposed to be reading that." And I go, "Yeah, you were supposed to read that." And she goes,
No.
"No. Why would I read it?" And I'm like,
I honestly,
Have her
I-
play Cult of the Lamb. That one she might have more fun with that. one.
Actually,
Maybe.
okay, here's my deal. Because we went to.
she said if she has to read it, she's not interested.
So.
No, you can just skip all that and just kind of like. All right,
Yeah,
me and
she
you
said
do
that
this now.
she said that she needs
I'm gonna
obvious
shame you.
tasks to do.
Yeah,
She said that she can't
picking
play.
up poop,
She can't play a game
helping the
that
sick.
she doesn't like games that are like wander. She needs like a direct task. So
Same.
I was like, what? I go, what game does that? And she was like, oh, could you just give me like a Mario game and everything else? And I was like, all right, I guess I'm just gonna go all basic and just get you a Mario game.
I'm kind of letting my wife know that I miss playing video games.
throwing little.
So I'm like on
subtle
hiatus
hints.
because we went to
I'm gonna
Costco
text
today.
Andy.
Huh?
I'm gonna text Andy.
Like,
Brian
let the men play.
Brian wants to play video games.
So we went to Costco
Sad
today,
face.
and they sold a four set 1,000-piece puzzle set of 4 heroes from Marvel Rivals: Spider-Man, Captain America, Hulk,
It's a Lego
and
set?
Iron Man. It's a puzzle set, 1,000
Oh, that's
pieces.
sick.
And I'm just like, man, and I was telling her, I'm like, man. I miss playing Marvel Rivals. Oh, that game was so good.
Man, I really miss
and
when
it's
I
like,
did
uh-huh. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah.
I really miss when I didn't have a child.
I know. I was gonna say, what if she starts taking it the wrong way? Like,
Well,
God, do I miss not having responsibilities of having
this,
to keep-
I was playing games every night.
no,
before,
because
just like staring at MJ, just going like, before something happened.
Before you came along.
no, you know
I was
what?
free.
I might have an angle.
Oh, yeah? What was it?
Hades 2 is coming out, and it's the son, the daughter of Hades,
Yeah.
and the daughter of Hades is actually named. It's miel, something with like miel, which is honey, which is basically Melina, which is my daughter's name. So technically speaking, in a way,
That's how you're gonna try and win her over.
exactly.
Okay.
Babe, I'm playing our daughter.
I'm trying to get her out of the underworld. Please.
Yeah.
Play Mortal Kombat. She'll like, I'm playing Melina.
I'm playing. Oh!
You're an idiot.
Mortal Kombat 1, I think, is on Xbox Pass too.
It is.
Yeah.
I forget that Melina. That's.
We can use that excuse for when we go see Mortal Kombat 2, the movie.
Yeah,
we're
I'm gonna
gonna
go
see
watch.
it.
She's
in a movie, Ben.
Our daughter's in a movie.
She's in a movie.
she might not be fully
She's
human.
in the tournament. I'm just trying to. I'm
being a supportive dad.
trying to be supportive, okay?
Why don't you?
Damn it, there's a tournament to the death. I should be there for her last moments.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
She doesn't make it.
She ain't gonna make it. You go back home. She didn't make it.
She just go straight up to MJ, just like, oh, you didn't make it.
You didn't make it.
Should have fought harder.
Yeah.
It's okay. You know what? You get a second chance. You get cloned again.
Yeah.
Okay, generational trauma. It's fine. She
Happens
needs
to
it.
everyone.
She needs
Oh
it.
my god. I don't know. For me, I wish. You know what? I'm done wishing. Nintendo Direct. I'm just gonna stick in my own Pokemon bubble. Pokemon still interests me.
For now.
Did you see that thing of the scammers that I sent you on
Yeah.
Instagram?
Of what?
Oh, Andy and I played a game. We went to Disney the Sunday while Worlds was in Anaheim. We played a game called "Are they pass holder or are they at Worlds?"
Why? How does that go?
Yeah.
Because are they pass holders? Are they here for Disney or are they here for Worlds?
World's
'Cause-
World.
Pokemon
Worlds.
Worlds, because it was in Anaheim.
The World's Championship.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh, you're in Anaheim?
we were in Anaheim
Oh, I
because
thought you were
people. So
Disneyland.
Disney, freaking stupid Disney,
Yeah.
decides to share the parking lot with people that want to attend Worlds.
really?
So it messed everything up. Like we had to park way outside the
Because
park.
of the Anaheim, that's right. Because they use the same parking lot.
Yeah, and the reason we went was because they were selling a magic key specific cup, Cusco's Poison.
Oh,
I
cool.
saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was cool. It was cool. But we had to walk from K Lot, which is the parking lot that's behind the shopping center that's by Disneyland, and walk from
Downtown?
there to Disneyland to go pick it up. And that was like almost a 30-minute walk in the
Yeah,
heat.
it's kind of far.
Yeah, and it was terrible. It was bad. But while we were like there, we were playing like, are they here for Worlds or are they here for Disney?
It's better. It's probably better than the game I played. So yeah.
I still wanted to go to Worlds.
Sounds like a fun game.
I want to go to Worlds.
Did you
Go to
so,
Worlds next year.
So what was the determining
San
factor?
Francisco, you're right.
So what was the determining factor? Their smell?
About what?
Like which one was whether or not they were going to Disney
Oh
or
no,
Worlds?
it's their.
Pokemon
it's
players
their-
are hygienic.
Like would you walk up and just go Worlds?
No, Pokemon players. No, Sean's right. Pokemon players are
Yeah,
hygienic.
it's Yu-Gi-Oh people.
No.
Magic people.
No, Magic people are way worse.
No,
Magic
no,
people are way
hold
worse.
on, hold the phone.
We have been
okay?
we have been over
Because
this.
What game
I
actually had
haven't
to create a
hosted-
rule of hygiene?
Wait. As a man who used to host these,
Yes.
Yu-Gi-Oh,
Hold on.
right?
As a man that used to host these,
Yeah.
Which one?
I used to host tournaments back in the day, like 10 years ago. I don't know how it is now. I don't know. If you guys want to ask Noel.
Get to the point,
Yeah.
Judge.
Judge.
General smell that smelled really bad. Now, again, this is because of the timing. This tournament was held Saturday morning at 11 from
Enough time to
11
shower.
till 12 or
Yeah.
at least 2. And those tournaments, those players smelled really bad. And in those tournaments, those were the Yu-Gi-Oh players.
Woo!
Suck it.
Hit the gavel.
Every single time that
Case
I've ever been to a
closed.
tournament,
The only time Magic players have smelled really
You have to yell
bad.
objection if you
The-
want your
the-
case.
objection.
So the one time
Sustained.
so the one time that Magic players will smell really bad is usually because for our demographic we got like the older guys, like over either they would be in college or they're out of college. But those guys would be smokers. So whenever they win a tournament, they go out, have a smoke, come back, and they're just reeking of
cigarette.
just like cigarettes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then, or there was one guy that would like go out for a smoke and come back with a pizza from next door. And then, mind you, they have Parmesan cheese, but it smells like feet. Their
Yeah.
Parmesan
Feet
cheese. It
and
was just-
cigarette.
yeah. No,
Not a good combo.
not a good combo.
last time I went to a tournament that wasn't
The
at
judge
a-
has
that
made
was-
his
that
call,
wasn't at a
Nick.
prime time.
The
I know, I'm just
judge
saying,
makes his call.
From my personal experience,
Yes.
I remember the store having to air out the room
Yeah.
before letting in the Yu-Gi-Oh players.
No, remember when? Okay, no, I don't want to be mean. Never mind. I'm just gonna say it.
I'm just saying. In
I
general.
can agree with that. I can agree with
From
that
your
because
experience,
we've had experiences too where we've, yeah.
where Magic players weren't exactly the most hygienic.
No.
That's
Yes.
why, and that's from my own personal
and
experience.
a good
Yeah.
percentage of them. It's
Magic
true.
doesn't need to have that.
But
rule.
just
No
from my
Pokemon
personal
or enforce it.
experience, the Magic players that I dealt with were usually 85% of them were very hygienic. Yu-Gi-Oh players, these were kids always in high school, or they would fresh into college and stuff like that, or it's one of those kids that's trying to get friends and comes to the tournaments just to make friends and stuff.
Don't make it sad.
No, it is sad because I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh, but at the same time,
because they're playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
yeah. And
Don't
then
make me sad.
that's the thing is because like they would come in early, so they're waking up in the crack of dawn and stuff, so they're trying to get to the tournament. You know,
This is their highlight.
Yeah, this is they look forward to this every weekend.
Yeah.
And you can tell they do because every single Yu-Gi-Oh kid just wants bragging rights.
Yeah.
I wonder
they
what's
want to be the king of
smellier.
games.
I wonder what's smellier, a Melee player or a Yu-Gi-Oh player.
Melee.
I've never
Yeah.
heard of them.
I've been to those tournaments.
Oh,
Smash
my,
Brothers.
my buddy said
Oh.
Hungry Box smells gross.
I remember
Hungry Box is a smelly guy.
When I went to Evo, that was a nasty. I think that was the grossest like convention I've ever been to.
yeah.
Like that place stunk.
Oh, I wanted to
Because they're
go to
sweating
Evo.
and they're playing. There's like a lot of like,
No, the game it hasn't turned.
Yu-Gi-Oh players, they just come in, they use their stink as a tactic to win.
Yeah.
Does it work?
I've heard about that. No, that they actually. I mean, we got to wrap it up, but
yeah.
I've heard about that where players will
That's
attend
quite-
tournaments.
Purposely on smelly.
To not, to wash and
'Cause
to
then
come
people-
in to throw them off.
Yeah.
That's why they have that rule.
The
That's
desperation.
Hey man.
Foul. Yes,
that's
dude. Seriously.
40 chests.
We're gonna be wrapping up this issue. Check us out on post credits because Rene wants to talk about conspiracies. Things might get wild. Things might get crazy, but the truth will be revealed.
I want to believe.
Check us out on our website, keepingupwiththenerds.com. Check out our socials, Instagram, Facebook, and xmen.com. Check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Keeping Up With The Nerds, and check out our audio platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Codcast, guys, it's a new website.
Spotify,
sponsor.
Apple Podcasts, and Podbean now on YouTube Music as well. Check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Keeping Up With The Nerds, and check out
Codcast.
our partner,
Partner of Codcast.
W.GG. Use code KeepUpNerd for 10% off. Thank you so much for joining us. Sean, you want to sign us out?
Yes, this has been Keep It Up With The Nerds, issue 243. I'm Sean.
Codcast.
Brian.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Catch us on Codcast, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Come and get